Come on, jump on it. Get it, get it. Yeah! Oh, yeah!
Nice.
Oh, sneak attack? I didn't know that's what that was. I thought he saw me.
So this fool getting jumped over here.
I said, boy, you in the wrong hood.
Oh, snap. For some more showcase. It's Monday. It's time to wrestle. So I did this off stream. This was irritating, but I got it done. Alright, let's do the Usos match.
Any member of this family that enters the professional wrestling business knows about the expectations that are going to be on their back. They know about the prestige that their very name carries. They know that those who came before them have accomplished so much. Bearing the weight of those legacies can prove to be way too much for almost anyone. But that was never the case for Jimmy and Jay Uso. Jimmy and Jay Uso looked to be stars from the very start, constantly evolving their look, style, and offense as they progressed in their careers. Face paint and war dances would fade away, and the two would embrace the day one-ish mentality, looking to punish opponents and send them to the Uso penitentiary. The Usos are 8-time WWE Tag Team Champions. The Usos have main evented WrestleMania after initially fighting for a mere spot on the card. The Usos were the premier team of the 2010s. The Usos are the greatest team of all time. Jimmy and Jay are poetry in motion, each knowing what the other is looking to do next, each using every bit of savvy they gained growing up in professional wrestling to keep their edge. And sure, in recent years, it's been difficult between the two. Jimmy did cost Jay his match at SummerSlam against your tribal chief, Roman Reigns. After months of the anger building between the two, Jimmy and Jay ended up as the first two entrants in the 2024 Royal Rumble match, bringing things to a head. But even that moment wasn't enough to settle the issue, and so they would fight again at WrestleMania 40. Jey Uso truly became main event and found his inner yeet, even adding another tag team championship with Cody Rhodes as his partner. As your wise man eventually would suffer as well, Jimmy found himself betrayed by Solo Sikoa and unceremoniously dumped out of Solo's version of the Bloodline. When Jimmy and Jay are a tag team, they are pure art. They are the reason for the resurgence of tag team wrestling's popularity over the last 15 years. And perhaps, oh, perhaps, their grandest moment came during the 2017 Hell in a Cell, when they would lock horns with perhaps their greatest opposition ever, The New Day. From July to October of that year, the SmackDown Tag Team titles would change hands 4 times between the two teams, both looking for ultimate bragging rights. The Usos' connection as twins always gave them an upper hand with most teams. But the New Day had their own trick, utilizing the Freebird rule to allow any 2 of the 3 members to compete in any match. Jimmy and Jay could never know for sure who the opponents would be, with a different game plan needed for each iteration. With nothing clearly settled after 4 months, the New Day would offer to defend inside Hell in a Cell, and the Usos gladly accepted. We've seen the Usos showcase tag team wrestling at its most beautiful. Now we want you to showcase the brutality that exists within Hell in a Cell. Big E and Xavier Woods are going to use everything at their disposal to take you down. But you've been down since day 1. Now it's time to force the New Day to realize there's nothing wrong with them being in second place, and there's nothing that's stopping you inside Hell in a Cell.
All right, I'm about to get back used to the controls. I've been playing a lot of PlayStation 2 lately.
Don't you dare be sour! Clap for your world-famous 4-time champs and feel the power! It's a new day, yes it is!
Are you prepared to kick off Hell in a Cell with the 4-time tag team champions?
It's my first time seeing New Day's entrance on the game.
Hell in a Cell match, and is for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship, and accompanied by Kofi Kingston at a combined weight of 490 pounds. The SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Xavier Woods and Big E, the New Day.
Well, I can't say that I'm ever prepared for a man swiveling his hips and playing the trombone on the way to the biggest fight of his life.
This is our first Hell in a Cell match of the night. The New Day actually requested this match to defend their tag titles.
Who would have thought 4 months ago when this rivalry began that it would end once and for all inside Hell in a Cell?
New Day about to make it evident that the time for fun and games is over. This is the first time that tag titles will ever be defended inside Hell in a Cell.
And at a combined weight of 493 pounds, Jimmy and Jay, the Usos.
Tonight in Detroit, the Usos welcoming New Day into the penitentiary. This is going to be like a Chow Hall beatdown.
In every sport, you hear about super teams. Well, tonight, we're seeing two super teams of the modern era. This is going to be special.
Tornado tag rules here, gentlemen. 2-on-2 as Kofi is going to be locked outside the structure.
Pinfall or submission needs to happen in the ring, but we all know this fight's going to go everywhere before that happens.
All right.
One of these teams is going to have to work in unison from bell to bell if they want those tag team titles.
I didn't skip that introduction. I don't know if that was a glitch or what. The announcer's still in the... Unless he's going to do the announcing now. I don't think so. I don't know what was up with that.
Remember, this match is under Tornado Tag Team
Oh,
rules.
shoot.
2-on-2 match where the pinfall or submission has to happen
This
inside
text
the
is
ring.
mad
In
small.
the Hell in a Cell, no tags, no countouts, no disqualification.
The Usos and the New Day came into this match expecting and prepared to raise the bar, raise the level of competition, and make history. This is going to be unforgettable.
The Usos following the footsteps of many great family tag teams, the Steiner brothers, the Head Shrinkers, who of course Jay and Jimmy's own father was a member of.
It would be a very proud moment for the Anoa'i family if the Usos can capture their 5th tag team championship here.
The apple doesn't fall far from the tree for Jay and Jimmy. Just a factory of elite specimens come from the Anoa'i blood.
Gosh, completely forgot how to play this game.
Caught that and reversed it.
Okay.
Now to the ring, to the confines of the chain link enclosure. Sliding back into the ring. Big
I've been playing a lot of SmackDown
Corey, a few
on
weeks
the
ago,
PS2 and Wrestle Kingdom too.
SmackDown as champs in a street fight. A match the Usos handpicked. But this environment is totally
Oh my
different.
gosh,
There's
trying to get back used to the buttons on here.
I think the New Day played right into the Usos' hand when they selected this match. Jimmy and Jay have a street mentality. They're perfectly equipped to turn Hell in a Cell into the Uso penitentiary.
Kick right to the gut. Uppercut. Jarring. And the Usos' confidence got a bit shaken there.
Yeah, it looks like the New Day was able to catch them by surprise.
Oh, that good turnaround on Woods.
Kick right to the face.
Turns it around. So many amazing matches between these two teams. They said it this past week on SmackDown. No matter where we are, we put on a show.
The Usos and New Day have a unified goal to raise the bar of tag team competition, to bring the division to a whole nother level.
You know, in basketball, they talk about super teams. Well, these two teams are the proverbial super teams in WWE. This cell is meant to contain all these superstars, but that's not to say this cell can't inflict unimaginable
Keep
damage.
playing this mug like
Inside.
SmackDown.
We're going to see these teams tap into their barbaric nature.
20 years of Hell in a Cell, and this structure still surprises me with the ways it can torture every part of your anatomy.
Gotta get it right.
All the talking we've heard leading into this match, we've heard the Usos call the New Day, quote, 3 clowns on a tricycle.
Look, the Usos love
The champ is going for the cover.
Kick out and one for the challenger.
could be in search of a second win now. Followed up by another to the chest.
Landing the uppercut. The challenger unable to stay out of harm's way.
Yeah, Big E really took control.
I'm getting slaughtered.
Xavier
completely beat the count here.
Looked in. The Usos and the New Day have had such a back-and-forth competition within the tag team division. You can just look at these teams' title reigns, their dominance.
It tells you these are the two best teams that WWE has had in a long time. And while I do believe there's an underlying mutual respect, we won't be seeing it tonight because these are two very proud teams who feel incomplete without the championships around their waist. Watch this display of power. Gorilla press.
That's pretty cool. Gorilla press to the outside.
And Xavier Woods reverses, taking things back into the ring.
All right.
Uppercut connects.
New Day refer to this as their power lineup, but having Big E involved in there with Xavier Woods.
Big E, the obvious powerhouse of the group. Woods has that blend of speed and power, making him the most well-rounded superstar for New Day.
What's interesting, though, is this is the lineup that lost to the Usos at SummerSlam. The New Day not choosing Big E and Kofi to beat the Usos a few weeks ago could prove to be costly.
Okay.
That last attack really took a toll on the champ.
The effects of the cell come for everyone. You can only stay safe for so long.
Going for the pin. Title on the line. But no, helping their teammate out there.
Oh, gosh.
Face buster. Yeah, that one looks to have busted Big E up. Oh, man.
Neckbreaker. It knew what was coming there. Moving out from the ring closer to those towering walls of the cell. The champ holding on by a thread.
Could be getting into a dire situation soon.
Super kick! Here he comes, sliding back into the ring. Oh, that knee rocked him.
Ooh. Big E!
Big E with a big ending.
The New Day might
snap.
be on the verge of retaining. Big E, pick it up, speed! Look out!
Ooh, brutal forearm.
Shoulder tackle. The champion into the pin.
Oh my gosh. Not a good idea to not play this game for a while.
The SmackDown Tag Team
I played
Champions,
terrible.
Xavier Woods and Big E.
Literally trying to figure out the controls while I was playing.
We saw these two teams tap into their deepest, darkest, most evil parts of their personality just to survive. And in the end, the New Day would survive and retain their SmackDown Tag Team titles.
We know the pride that both teams...
I should have did some practice matches before I went.
Remember, this match is under Tornado Tag Team rules. A 2-on-2 match where the pinfall or submission has to happen inside the ring. In the Hell in a Cell, no tags, no countouts, no disqualification.
The Usos and the New Day came into this match expecting and prepared to raise the bar, raise the level of competition, and make history. This is going to be unforgettable.
Hold on. Says, showed up, not show out. An opponent taunt towards the New Day. Okay. Well, I'm about to fail that, so I might as well restart. I hate these timed objectives. These timed objectives suck. This is probably one of the main things I hate about this mode.
First of two Hell in a Cell
Stupid
matches
timed
tonight
objectives.
in Detroit. This is the 20th anniversary of this barbaric match. Pin attempt by the champion. And fends off the pinfall.
Not the worst idea going for a pin there, but it's close.
And I don't even have time to taunt.
Launched with a suplex.
Like, why would they make that a stupid objective right at the beginning of the match and then give you little to no time, knowing the computer's going to interrupt your freaking taunt?
The cell door is locked. First of two Hell in a Cell matches tonight in Detroit. This is the 20th anniversary of this barbaric match. The Usos and the New Day must be prepared for pain and punishment.
Two of the greatest tag teams ever. One of the best rivalries going today. It all comes to a head right now for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship.
Ooh, barely got that one off.
All the talking we've heard leading into this match.
All right, hold on. I need to check my controls. Okay. Can you grab with the circle? Okay. And it's been some time since I played this, so my brain is set on PlayStation 2. So, okay.
The Usos call the New Day, quote, 3 clowns on a tricycle.
Look, the Usos love the trash talk, but they deliver. And don't act like the New Day don't throw verbal jabs either. We had Big E earlier saying how he's going to drop some gloom and doom of biblical proportions. A prophecy Big E is fully capable of backing, too.
Out of the ring, still surrounded by the hell that is the steel structure.
He's going to absolutely destroy his opponent with that chair.
And now heading back
Pick it
inside
up.
the ring.
God, you won't pick it up.
Diving headbutt.
Our champion is getting rocked a little. Forced to the outside. Not a good predicament to be in.
I pressed triangle. Get out of here.
The Usos following the footsteps of many great family tag teams, the Steiner brothers, the Head Shrinkers, who of course Jay and Jimmy's own father was a member.
Guys, get up. That was not that devastating. Why is he selling so hard?
If the Usos can capture their 5th tag team championship here.
The apple doesn't fall far from the tree for Jay and Jimmy. Just a factory of the elite specimens come from the Anoa'i blood.
Flying blows.
What a headbutt.
Vicious.
Man, that did not look good at all for Big E.
Corey, for as entertaining as the New Day are, they can scrap with the best of them. Remember that.
Look, don't let the bootios and trombones fool you. New Day can get down and dirty.
To be crowned champion. The champ narrowly kicks out.
And you gotta think he's just one final blow away from not kicking out next time.
Ooh, like a boxer with a speed bag. Corey, a few weeks ago, we saw New Day walk in to decide the championship. Making the save, still alive here.
I don't remember. Does this game do auto switch or?
Rolling elbow finds its mark. Ouch.
I was trying to hit.
These attacks are clearly adding up on the champion.
This is how it goes in Hell in a Cell. The match keeps going whether you can handle it or not.
A really great swinging neck breaker.
Oh, man.
Yes, snap suplex. The Usos and the New Day have had such a back-and-forth competition within the tag team division. You can just look at these teams tight. Roll up here. Keeps his team alive. What a save. Back into the ring here.
Uh-oh, full Nelson.
Reverse STO. Oh, come on. We can have a new champ here. Got it. No, just a 2.
Really had less than a second to stay alive there.
And there's another.
What did it say? I'm going to pause some of these because the text is so freaking small. I don't know if there's an option to make that text bigger, but I can't see that small right. It says Jay Uso bring fight to Big E. Both in the ring by hitting him with a heavy attack while he's on his feet facing you. X standing near facing opponent.
Their focused attack to his head. Northern Lights. Jimmy Uso with a well-timed shot. From the top. Diving double axe handle.
Getting it right into the corner.
No escape from these punches.
So many amazing matches between these two teams. They said it this past week. Uso, just like that, Big E finds a counter. Ooh. The challenger really taking it on the chin here.
Yeah, as Big E showed out there just what the power of positivity means to him.
Okay, it said I hit X while we were standing. Yeah. Let me see. Yeah, I hit X. X was heavy attack. It didn't give me the
The action
objective.
is shifted now into that dangerous area between the ring and the walls of the cell. And able to beat Woods to the punch. Ooh.
Caught with a punch. Oh, stiff uppercut.
I cannot reverse none of this mess. Finally.
They
Oh,
refer to this
crap.
as their power lineup when having Big E involved in there with Xavier Woods.
Big E, the obvious powerhouse of the group. Woods has that blend of speed and power, making him the most well-rounded superstar for New Day.
What's interesting, though, is this is the lineup that lost to the Usos at SummerSlam. The New Day not choosing Big E and Kofi to beat the Usos a few weeks ago could prove to be costly.
And he gets back into the ring.
Oh, man.
Has it hooked in, and boom! Could be game over for the Usos.
Oh, my God, a DDT! Spiked them.
What a display of strength here. Crashing down. Samoan drop. Looking to explore every inch of hell here now. Ow! And taking even more damage to his head here.
He might want to start protecting himself better.
And goes back into the ring here.
Dang it. I don't know why it won't give me this objective. I'm literally hitting heavy strike.
The challenger looking fairly run down at this stage.
This is how it goes in Hell in a Cell. The match keeps going whether you can handle it or not.
Get up. Golly, get up.
Oh, what an uppercut! Charlie. Boom! Good defense from him.
Ooh. Catches an uppercut.
Lots of damage under the challenger now.
The effects of the cell come for everyone. You can only stay safe for so long. Boom. Xavier Woods. Oh, man. Face first. Wheelbarrow. Face buster.
The champ struggling to fight back.
And his body has to be in extreme amounts of pain right now. Boom! Super kick.
He gets set straight down to the floor.
Big E crashes to the outside.
Now to the ring, to the confines of the chain link enclosure. Ooh! Oh. And he comes in under the ropes now.
And a disorienting blow.
Remember, this objective is glitched.
But after the head and neck again.
Maybe trying to rattle the opposition's balance.
Lifted and completely helpless here.
Put down face first. Big E able to get out of the way.
DDT! Fight!
Stop right there, gut.
Piercing the throat.
Oh, man, give me the objective.
Perfectly executed.
Literally hitting him with a heavy strike. It's not freaking giving it to me.
Boom! And an uppercut! Out of the ring, still surrounded by the hell that is the steel structure. What a punch! Oh! Shot to the throat.
Dude, I want this objective complete. It says when standing near an opponent, as they face you, press X to perform heavy attacks. I'm literally doing that crap. Oh. Wait, I thought I was Jey Uso. Who am I? Oh, I'm Jimmy.
Now the pin for the championship.
I didn't know you could switch characters.
Saving their
Oh,
champion
okay.
and the match for now.
That's actually a pretty cool feature. I was thinking I was Jay the whole time. That's a really dope feature, actually. I didn't know you could switch characters.
Suplex. Very nice.
And that's the thing, they don't even tell you unless you pause the game. sitting here thinking the freaking match is glitched.
Suplex. Usos and New Day
here we
going
go.
inside Hell in a Cell, and Jey Uso set outside the ring, and now the New Day on the attack. Big E, as aggressive as I've ever seen him here tonight. And Xavier Woods now with toys, kendo sticks in hand.
And it's about to get more aggressive, more vicious, more barbaric.
I think if I remember correctly, the Usos beat the New Day in this Hell in a Cell match. Yeah, they couldn't get no better sound effects.
I've never seen this vicious of a side from the New Day. It's what Hell in a Cell does to you.
Be cool if you could do this stuff in the actual game.
Oh, now with the kendo sticks, Xavier Woods unloading. Well, you're saying it, Byron. Hell in a Cell makes you do.
I like how they
some
ripped
awful
audio
things.
from the actual event,
Just
but
attempting to survive, attempting to
the
win.
actions and the cutscene are not matching
Do
up.
whatever you want, punish however you want. Right now, that seems to be the mission statement of the New Day in order to retain the SmackDown tag
I am
team
glad they
titles.
put like, because
And that's what it's
normally
about,
like
proving
scenes
you're
like
the
this, they would have cut
in
the
one of
real
most
footage
insane environments in
from the actual
WWE
match.
today.
But in this, they made it where
The New Day have just changed the
in-game.
whole complexion of this match. I don't know if I've seen New Day go to these lengths before.
No time to be
they beat the crap out of him. Okay. They wanted the Uso penitentiary, so show them what it's like. 5 more attacks from any weapon should have them regretting their choice. Okay. It'd be pretty cool if you picked up a chair and threw it at Xavier. Circle while holding a chair. Okay.
jovial bunch when you're in a cell, Michael. Tonight, it's not about entertaining.
Yeah, smooth.
It's about putting your sworn enemy to rest for good. A steel chair? Something we all know can be a devastating weapon. He'll take things into the ring. Ooh. Talking to Xavier, he told me the one thing the Usos have taught us is that we have to embrace a more modernist culture here in WWE.
Follows up, shoulders down. He makes the save.
Better late than never.
Oh, chair shot delivered. Off the rope. And that was a successful bit of offense with that maneuver. Oh, my! Boot to the stomach. Now a series of vicious
Stomping a mud hole in him and walking it dry.
As the champ pin. Is this it?
Oh,
He's able to cut
break it
off
up.
the pin count here.
Still got objectives.
And slides back into the ring. The Usos in the New Day.
Guys, pick up the chair for the love of God. Literally smashing the L1 button. I guess the chair can't be used anymore. Let me go get another one. I hate how slow and robotic they move in this game.
The confines of the chain link enclosure.
Freaking robots.
Exiting the ring.
Oh man, how do you change people? I mean, like, trying to change. Okay, I want to change who I'm looking at. Oh, change targets with the right stick. Okay.
Taking the action outside. Uncorks it. Uppercut. Ooh. Boom, what a punch. And Xavier finding the strength in the leg going.
You have to be impressed with the reserves Woods has left in the tank.
Oh, jarring uppercut.
Like, they literally will not let you reverse.
That knocked you silly. He gets into the ring.
Woods with his opponent.
With a wheelbarrow facebuster. Leg drop. It's been
Get in the ring.
Might have put it away.
Ooh, now that's a bell ringer.
Uh-oh. And Jimmy able to reverse that.
No. Oh my God.
Kicks out. He still has life.
What do you have to do to put this guy away?
Hurry up and
Out
get
of the
the
ring,
chair.
still surrounded by the
Oh my gosh.
steel structure. Carrying it and jeopardizing
All these
position.
fools are moving, man.
Kick to the gut creates separation. Back body drop.
Get your butt up.
With authority.
He's heading back to the ring.
Oh, what? That canceled it out. I threw the chair at him.
Drive. The New Day might be on the verge of retaining.
How the hell do you kick out of that?
I have no words. Not even a 2 count.
And Woods is trying. Woods top rope with the fails to connect.
You saw that being telegraphed.
Gosh, wouldn't pick the chair up, man.
I think we're gonna see it.
Bloody cross. Harlem sidekick.
It's the name of Taiji Ishimori's freaking finisher.
Moving out from the ring closer to those towering walls of the cell. And able to beat Woods to the punch. Kick to the gut. Jumping neck breaker. Ouch. Using the elbow as a weapon.
He is trying to get up, but it is not going well. Looking for more damage here.
Drop kick. Got the cover. Looking to hang on to the title. Making the save there. Taking off.
Yo, he flew across that ring. Holy crap.
Woods is thinking big here. Woods top rope with the limit break.
And there it is. The title's not going anywhere tonight.
Oh my gosh.
Here are your winners, and still the SmackDown Tag
Gang of blood and
Team
sweat
Champions,
running down.
Xavier Woods and Big E, the New
Oh my gosh.
Day.
I did not mean to hit that. I meant to hit rematch. Ugh. Hate how clunky these controls are, man. They move so robotic. Like, you go from playing the PlayStation 2 wrestling games to this.
Any member of this family that enters the professional wrestling business
Like, they move
knows
so
about the
fluid
expectations
in the older
that are going to be
games.
on their back.
It's
They
nice,
know about the
fast-paced
prestige
action.
that their very name carries. They know
I guess,
that
let me skip
those
this.
who
Come
came
on.
before them have accomplished so.
It's freaking loading. Oh, okay, there we go. Alright, skip all this.
Here we go, gentlemen. The tag team.
Remember, this match is under Tornado Tag Team rules. A 2-on-2 match where the pinfall and submission has to happen inside the ring. In the Hell in a Cell.
Shocking inside cradle.
Small packages could be it.
The Usos following the
I gotta go
footsteps
get
of
the
many
weapon
great
now.
family tag teams, the Steiner brothers, the Benchmakers, who of course Jay and Jimmy's own father was a member of.
Would be a very proud moment for the Anoa'i
Oh,
family.
they like kind of move on their own when you go outside a little bit when you first go out.
Championship here.
The apple doesn't fall far from the tree for Jay and Jimmy. Just a factory of the elite specimens come from the Anoa'i blood.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, the elbow connects.
chess match of counters and reversals happening here.
This cell is meant to contain all those superstars, but that's not to say this cell can't inflict unimaginable damage on those who step inside. We're going to see these teams tap into their barbaric nature.
20 years of Hell in a Cell, and this structure still surprises me with the ways it can torture every part of your anatomy.
Let's get up, man. Come on.
Big E to the outside. And the action has shifted
Get
now
back in the
into
ring.
the
Hurry up.
dangerous area between the ring and the walls of the cell. Ooh! All the talking we've heard leading into this match, we've heard the Usos call the New Day, quote, 3 clowns on a tricycle.
Look, the Usos love to trash talk, but they deliver. And don't act like the New Day don't throw verbal jabs either. We had Big E earlier saying how he's going to drop some gloom and doom of biblical proportions. A prophecy Big E is fully capable of backing, too.
Oh, my God.
I gotta go get Big E.
The objective is to send the New Day to the hospital.
Well, two teams so familiar with each other, some innovation with weapons almost becomes a necessity. Attacking the body. Springboard off.
Oh, springboard roundhouse. Corey, a few weeks ago, we saw the New Day walk out of SmackDown as champs in a street fight. The match the Usos handpicked, but this environment is totally different. There's no
I wasn't even trying to grab him. I was trying to get out the
The
ring.
New Day played right into the Usos' hand when they selected this match. Jimmy and Jay have a street mentality. They're perfectly equipped to turn Hell in a Cell into the Uso penitentiary.
stop.
I think we're going to see it.
Bloody cross. And the fight is being brought to the Usos there.
The power of positivity paying dividends for the New Day. Emphasis on power.
Oh, I have to hit my signature. Okay.
So impactful.
Yeah, I punched him before he grabbed.
So many amazing matches between these two teams. They said it this past week on SmackDown. No matter where we are, we put on a show.
The Usos and New Day have a unified goal to raise the bar of tag team competition, to bring the division to a whole nother level.
You know, in basketball, they talk about super teams. Well, these two teams are the proverbial super teams in WWE.
He'll make his way to the ring. Countering that offense with an uppercut and a super kick. And this is a bad position for the champ to be in now.
And seeing that you're surrounded by the steel cell can't be adding any comfort.
Northern Lights suplex.
Starting to get back used to the buttons
They
now.
refer to this as their power lineup when having Big E involved in there with Xavier Woods.
Big E, the obvious powerhouse of the group. Woods has that blend of speed and power, making him the most well-rounded superstar for New Day.
What's interesting, though, is this is the lineup that lost to the Usos at SummerSlam. The New Day not choosing Big E and Kofi to beat the Usos a few weeks ago could prove to be costly.
Hit with the knee.
Ooh, and he stops that offense. Bringing this back into the ring.
I'll time that. I hit freaking Y.
The
Triangle.
Usos and the New Day have had such a back-and-forth competition within the tag team division. You can just look at these teams' title reigns, their dominance.
What tells you these are the two best teams that WWE has had in a long time. And while I do believe there's an underlying
I grabbed him first, man.
we won't be seeing it tonight.
See,
Because
you
these
be
are two
cheating on
very
them
proud
grabs.
teams who feel incomplete without the championships around their waist.
Bang! Out of the ring, still surrounded by the hell that is the steel structure.
Cover, new champion coming.
Forces the shoulder up after 2.
Almost inhuman at this point.
Usos and New Day going at it inside Hell in a Cell. The New Day have just changed the whole complexion of this match. I don't know if I've seen New Day go to these lengths before.
Well, no time to be a jovial bunch when you're in a cell, Michael. Tonight, it's not about entertaining. It's about putting your sworn enemy to rest for good. Talking to Xavier, he told me the one thing the Usos have taught us is that we have to embrace a more lawless culture here in WWE. A more lawless culture in this rivalry.
And that could be the reason the New Day chose to have this match in the Hell in a Cell. It's been such a chaotic rivalry. Therefore, only this kind of lawless match could finally put an end to it for good.
Come on, Biggie,
he gets back into the ring.
Didn't see that one coming.
There we go. Get back in here. Hold on, Jimmy. Hold on, Jimmy.
Taking full advantage of the fallen object in play here. Back-to-back attacks.
Need one more shot with the chair. Get up.
You're going to need your back adjusted after that one.
The Usos and the New Day have been trading title reigns for the majority of the year now. This, the contractual rematch for the Usos. If they lose, the Usos won't get another opportunity for the title.
The champ with the pin.
He breaks the ref's count after one.
It's hard to believe, but it looks like he still has some gas left in the tank.
Ah, look at this, just cranking it out.
Boom! Letting him get to a standing base. Moments away from having him exact.
Chair is broken.
Shut this down.
Oh, no, please don't pin him.
And referee cuts off the count at
Get
one.
up.
Wow. And now Big E is stalking.
The powerhouse of the New Day.
Oh, I pressed triangle, man. Come on.
They might be on the verge of retaining.
Into the pinfall for the victory. And he re-enters into the ring.
So precise with the super kick.
He catches Woods with a counter. And the action is shifted now in a dangerous area between the ring and the rope.
Has it hooked in and... Oh my God, a small package driver. Could be game over for the Usos. And that one did it. Woods is from the top. Whoa, that was a stiff chair shot to the dome.
Oh! This is just turning into a savage display of violence.
This is beyond personal now. This is about putting the competition out of action.
Get your butt up.
Now Big E
Get
is
your
under
butt
immense
up.
pressure.
And the Usos now show how well they know the New Day.
What does it say now? It's Jimmy hit Biggie the front heavy attack. Okay, gotta switch characters. Oh,
Not sure what the plan is here.
He's not ready for this damage. Changing his mind. Going for something different now. Pin.
Champ's in trouble.
No idea what he's planning here.
I don't think it's anything good, Cole.
And Jimmy and Big E slugging it out.
not want to do this all over again.
This has been a vicious, brutal match between two of the great tag teams today.
Here comes Jey Uso into the fray alongside of his brother.
Bang! Double super kick.
And the Usos now looking for that patented Uso splash.
Uso splash in stereo.
Uso splash. The cover to win the tag team titles, and Woods handcuffs it all, breaks it up.
At the last possible second, Xavier Woods saving this match for his team. Credit to Woods for his never say die attitude, but Xavier Woods is outgunned right now. And look at Woods still fighting back.
Yeah, with the handcuffs. Using the handcuffs as a weapon.
That's smart.
The heck did they handcuff him? They didn't even show that part.
And Woods now down. And trying to still fight back. What heart from Xavier Woods.
That Hart may not have much more fight left. Jimmy and Jey back up to the top one more time.
Uso splash in stereo. The cover. The Usos win the tag team titles.
Usos. I hated the way those tag team belts look. Those are some ugly belts. I don't know why they be changing. I don't know why they don't use the old belts, man. I don't think they got those belts anymore. I think they changed them again, but I hated those belts. The belts was ugly.
Next on our showcase is someone who wasn't born into this family, but has put in the time and more than earned her spot. She's always happy to leave haters in the rear view, and when she enters the room, you will undoubtedly feel the glow. Of course, I'm talking about Naomi, who many of you may know has reigned as Jimmy Uso's wife and queen for over 10 years. There's the old saying that behind every good man is an even better woman, and this could not ring more true than Naomi, who I will say is an absolute treasure. Jimmy will frequently speak during old bloodline planning sessions about how much her support and love drove him to improve as a superstar, always stressing her importance not only to the WWE Women's Division, but to his career and his life as well. In the ring, there is no denying Naomi's skills. The former women's tag team and two-time SmackDown Women's Champion has the mental tenacity to push through the toughest part of any match and possesses breathtaking physical skills. Naomi uses her dancing background to constantly innovate with her offense, resulting in some of the most beautiful moves you will ever see, unless you're on the receiving end of them. Naomi is an inspiration to so many of our younger members of the WWE Universe, showing a new generation that anything is possible if you just put in the work and never stop believing in yourself. Naomi has battled against the very best in the women's division, taking on foes like Charlotte Flair, Bayley, Shayna Baszler, and Io Sky.
My favorite moment of Naomi was when she won the title in her hometown, Orlando, at WrestleMania.
To compete against that caliber and maintain the level of success that Naomi has for her entire WWE career is something worth, shall I dare say, acknowledging. Naomi has even teamed with fellow family member Tamina through the years, proving the family you choose can often be the most important. And in true Uso fashion, Naomi shows an unrelenting desire to win, to achieve greatness, and to dominate her opposition. Many mistake her smile as a sign of kindness, but they quickly realize their mistake as Naomi unleashes a flurry of kicks, flies at them with moonsaults from all angles, and then ties them up in knots. Naomi is having fun, but Naomi is never playing. And now, we take you back to the 2020 edition of Super Showdown, which saw Naomi challenge Bayley for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Unfortunately, a ridiculously lax referee decided it was just fine for Bayley to basically do whatever the hell she wanted.
Bayley, oh my gosh, she's trapping Naomi's legs in her shirt.
And Naomi wound up suffering an embarrassing loss after Bayley used wardrobe to her advantage. Well, Bayley, we can pretty much guarantee that trick won't work again. This is your chance to help guide Naomi to a third SmackDown Women's Championship, and to do it by defeating one of the greatest competitors WWE has ever seen. Your wise man has nothing but respect and admiration for Bayley's abilities, but those abilities are eclipsed by Naomi's extraordinary trinity: smarts, strength, and aerial attacks that should give all of you everything you need to get the win and the title.
All right. Remember when Naomi was in the Funkadactyls, Brodus Clay, and what was her tag team partner's name?
Gentlemen, it's glow time! I got an idea, Saxton. Why don't you
Amber.
glow home? No, get up, Corey.
When asked earlier this week about this matchup, Naomi said it is an honor to be here, an honor to make history, because for the first time ever, a women's championship will be defended in Saudi Arabia.
Naomi certainly has momentum on her side, and as we've seen in recent weeks, it appears as though Bayley has at least a healthy respect for Naomi.
Well, so much of Naomi's career has been
I like this
predicated
arena.
on making
Looks
history.
nice.
You think back to Naomi being the winner of the inaugural WrestleMania Women's Battle Royal, being the first African-American SmackDown Women's Champion, and tonight, once again, an opportunity to make history in her career.
Did pretty good on Naomi's entrance.
And gentlemen, when Bayley was asked about this history-making match tonight, she said, of course I'm part of this, because history is made by winners. And I'm going to become a role model for everyone here tonight in Saudi Arabia, and for everyone around the entire world.
I asked Bayley her thoughts on this match, and she said, new country, same sheep. Bayley is nothing if not confident headed into this match.
Oh, and everything you just said is indicative of the new attitude, the new personality of Bayley.
Bayley has been SmackDown Women's Champion for a record-setting 279 days. She's won every title available in WWE. The NXT Women's Championship, the Raw Women's Championship, the two-time SmackDown Women's Champion, a Tag Team Champion, a Money in the Bank winner. Bayley's accomplished it all. But the one thing Bayley has never done in her career, she's never beat Naomi.
And believe me, that is a huge point of confidence for Naomi and a huge pressure on the champion.
What an exciting moment for both of these competitors tonight, but once the bell rings, it's down to business. The SmackDown Women's Championship is on the line.
The way Bayley beat Naomi in this match was clever. It reminded me of Kurt Angle and Eddie Guerrero. Eddie Guerrero loosened his boots up, so when Kurt Angle put the ankle lock on, he lost grip, and then Guerrero rolled him up for the pin.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Introducing the challenger from Orlando, Florida, Naomi. And her opponent from San Jose, California, she is the SmackDown Women's Champion,
Bayley, the role model.
For the first time ever, we have a women's championship match here in the Middle East, in Saudi Arabia. Bayley against Naomi. Will Bayley's record-setting reign end here tonight?
WWE2K25 is supposed to be Attitude Era, so it's probably going to be an Attitude Era showcase. I'm probably going to get it. That seemed like that would be fun to play through.
Guys, a very important component of this match. Bayley has won every title.
Oh no, it's a timed event. Okay. Run right at Bayley. Hit 3 running attacks. Okay.
Available in WWE. Bayley is a composite art. But the one thing Bayley has never done in her career, she's never beaten Naomi.
And believe me, that is a huge point of confidence for Naomi. And a huge pressure on
Bayley. It's gonna be hard to AI reversing.
Her resume speaks for itself.
Hate these timed events. I'm about to restart this mess.
Nasty stomps.
We've said it time and time again. Naomi.
I'm about to restart. What about timed events, man? The timed
Bayley
events are
versus Naomi. SmackDown Women's Championship on the line.
So much of Naomi's career has been predicated on making history. And tonight, she has the opportunity to make even more history.
And Naomi's got plenty of momentum coming into this match and is feeling mighty confident herself.
As long as she doesn't reverse it.
Drop kick!
Great athleticism.
Keep the octane approach going and perform a top rope dive while she's at ringside. While standing on the top rope. Stick and move. Keep Bayley reeling with a light combo. Okay. So she has to be at ringside.
Bayley having every reason to be confident heading into this matchup. But 279 days as champion, Corey, can take a toll on you. Bayley has been carrying an exhausting weight on her shoulder for a long.
Taking flight.
That's going to be on highlight reels for a long time.
Incredible courage to even attempt that.
Naomi going for broke. And his high-risk offense from the challenger might be catching the champion.
Another timed event. Use the glow to hit another gear and at least 3 more running attacks. Okay, shoot, I should have stayed outside.
A surprise.
The challenger being the aggressor here, but remember, the
All right, Bayley, get back in the ring. Please get back in the ring.
Pinfall or submission inside the ring. Ooh, clothesline delivered.
We know that Naomi's going to want to pick up the pace in this match, but Bayley's going to look to wear Naomi down.
Yeah, Bayley's going to want to slow down the pace and let the adrenaline wear off for Naomi. Bayley can also turn up the aggression here in a way I'm not quite sure Naomi can match.
And Naomi has taken the upper hand.
And Naomi...
Hate to keep pausing this, but I can't see the objectives on the screen. The mess is too small. Countouts do you no good, so keep the match in the ring. Continue to press Bayley with more offense. You'll have Bayley spellbound if you connect with 2 your springboard attacks. Okay, L1 to square.
Continues to somehow have Bayley's number here.
And Naomi keeping Bayley on her toes, pushing the pace on the champion.
Naomi moving fast, showing that superior athleticism. Bayley might not be able to keep up here.
Into the roundhouse kick.
Bayley did her homework there.
I don't think I've ever seen a champion feel as disrespected as Bayley has, Corey, because Bayley's talked a lot about how people think she's an afterthought as a champion. Everybody talks about Becky Lynch on Raw. They're now talking about Rhea Ripley in NXT. But Bayley has been the longest reigning champ in SmackDown history.
And you read off all the accolades, all the championships she has held. Yet for some reason, Bayley still finds herself overlooked.
High angle belly to back suplex. Oh, that hurt. Oh, what a clubbing blow.
Bayley's got her hook. Oh, nice suplex.
Nice.
Byron, you've talked a lot about this change in Bayley and how people can't believe that this is the type of person she's turned into.
Well, it comes down to career frustration. Bayley is frustrated with her career progression, the way things were.
The champion doing everything to retain here.
Gets the shoulder up after one there.
Clearly, she's still got a lot of fight left in her.
Dodge is out of the way.
Big flying forearm.
Get Bayley seated on the top rope facing you. Rattle her with a heavy attack. Okay.
What cut?
That's a cool little combo.
Scissors monkey flip.
inventive. Naomi isn't feeling intimidated by the moment.
And now propped up in the corner.
Set her up. Oh, come on, don't reverse.
Ooh, and fights back. Right in the jaw. Oh, what a shot.
These two have learned each other so well.
Alley-oop.
Sending her up on the top rope. And here we go. Championship's on the line. Naomi's got Bayley in trouble up on the top rope. This could be Naomi's moment.
Smart move by Bayley, protecting her title and going to the eyes.
Oh, what a kick. Bayley is down and in trouble.
Quick thinking
Split
by
leg
Naomi,
moonsault.
looking to close this one out.
Nobody home. Bayley wisely moves out of harm's way.
She's going to try to put her...
What's Bayley trying to do here?
What the? I think Bayley's trying to trap Naomi's legs in Naomi's own shirt.
A great counter by Naomi. Naomi ducks underneath, and we got a standoff. Great match so far.
Well, Bayley thought she had Naomi, but the challenger was ready.
Well, the champion has to find a new strategy in a hurry.
Ooh, just relentless.
And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. Submission.
Oh, look at this. Armbar slipped underneath and able to counter.
And is she? Yeah, it looks like she's bleeding now. Things are getting dicey for her. Ooh. Nice drop kick, so precise.
Nice calf kick, great elevation.
Naomi.
What does it say now? Okay. Oh, you have to defeat Bayley by pinfall submission. You'll be feeling the glow in the rear view if you connect with the finisher in the ring. R2 plus X. A standing opponent. Okay.
Really making Bayley feel the glow here. Ooh, what a forearm. Kick combination.
Dang, that was a long combination of kicks.
And she just takedown, rolls through, shoulders down. Oh, this has got to be it.
The challenger's able to kick out.
No time to waste being shocked. You've got to maintain pressure.
Ah, what a smash.
That is just insulting.
Ooh, she counters right back on Bayley.
Oh, target acquired and destroyed.
Oh, that was pretty clean.
Got Naomi right where she wanted her. Now she's got a count. Bayley from behind, kick to the knee.
Oh.
The champ might have just ended things right there.
Here's the pin. Hangs on by a thread.
The champion shot.
Yeah, I like the frustration.
The champ will have to dig deeper now.
And Bayley is consumed with anger. Has to be frustrated. Not putting her away there.
Oh, reverse it right back.
All tied up. Both arms locked up.
Critical point in this match. She's all tied up and in a lot of pain.
Trying to fight out of it with everything she's got.
Can she take much more? Hold on, maneuvers herself out.
Wow. Right to the face.
Ooh-wee. Her legs are wobbling, but that's the least of her problems. Right on the mark. Rear view by Naomi.
The challenger might have what it takes to win this.
Yeah.
We did it. We have a new champion. Here is your winner and the new SmackDown Women's Champion, Naomi.
Bayley's stranglehold on the SmackDown Women's Championship has ended. The glow era has begun.
Bayley was as aggressive in this match as she's ever been, but Naomi's confidence and athleticism were just too much for Bayley to contend with.
History made in the Middle East.
Ladies and gentlemen, if it weren't for the next two superstars in our showcase, none of this would be possible. Because without Afa and Sika, without the Wild Samoans, there truly is no dynasty. While it was their father who made the blood oath with High Chief Peter Maivia, it was Afa and Sika who built the family up, training generations of relatives, all with the single goal of becoming the best professional wrestler on the face of the planet. And while the two would together be WWE Hall of Famers, based solely on their work as trainers and cultivators of the next generation, their in-ring successes only add to their immortality. Afa and Sika formed WWE's most dominant tag team of the early 1980s, fighting their way to the WWE Tag Team Championship on 3 separate occasions. Opponents were often defeated before the bell even rang to start the match, falling victim to the aura and the intimidation factor of having to step into the ring with the Wild Samoans, accompanied by Captain Lou Albano. The trio formed a masterful group that was able to take all opponents off their game, be it through Albano's devious schemes or the overpowering nature of the Wild Samoans. WWE had never dealt with a team so primal, turning each match into a battle of survival. Most feared, the deadly Samoan drop, a move that has been imitated by many, but duplicated only by a chosen few.
There they are, the Wild Samoans.
These are immigrants coming from the island, trying to figure it out, trying to find a way. I couldn't imagine being these men. I couldn't imagine taking on these responsibilities of setting the tone in a whole new country. And then trying to break into entertainment on top of that. But they made it work. And that's what we are. We're workers. We make it work.
These tribal elders set the standard for all of their descendants to not only follow, but they also taught their descendants how to surpass it. So beloved were the two that perhaps no moment holds more significance to your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, than when he was presented the Ula Fala by his father Sika and Uncle Afa after the 2020 Hell in a Cell event. You see, it was their acknowledgement that gave Roman Reigns the unshakable confidence to continue his journey to becoming the greatest of all time.
The utmost respect, love, and gratitude for those men. Because if my father and uncle don't do what they do, we're not here.
We now humbly present to you the honor of walking in the famed footsteps of the Wild Samoans, finding a tag team in WWE's long and storied history that we felt would test the Wild Samoans was not an easy task. But then a thought came to your wise man. Why not give the audience exactly what they want? Why not put the Wild Samoans against one of the greatest tag teams of all time? Why not present Afa, Sika, the Wild Samoans versus Bubba Ray and Devon, the Dudley Boys. And if we're going to go that far, let's do it in a tables match. Showcase that savage brutality that made both teams the eternal legends we know them to be. No pinfalls, no submissions, no rules. Just be the team that avoids being put through the table, and you will emerge victorious. And with these 4 men, you better believe that things are going to get extreme.
Time to get extreme. Championship
And here they
wrestling.
come. Bubba Ray and Devon are ready for a fight.
That's just what they'll get from Alpha and Sika. And then some.
I'm sure you having the Dudley Boys in this game. I hope they put them in WK26 since they're gonna have Attitude Era in there. They were very much a part of the Attitude Era.
At a combined weight of 603 pounds, Bubba Ray and Devon, the Dudley Boys.
It takes a strong brotherly bond to agree to go into battle against the Wild Samoans, but that's exactly what Bubba Ray and Devon have.
I have a strong feeling this match isn't going to be for the faint of heart.
Oh, look, the Dudley Boys may not be all there in the head, but they're easily the most highly decorated tag team in pro wrestling history. They've beaten the best, they've beaten the toughest, and they're ready to come in and beat the wildest tonight.
Both the Dudley Boys and the Wild Samoans are coming into this tables match with something to prove. Who's the best tag team of all time? Who's the more cohesive, brotherly unit?
Who's more savage? Who's more extreme? Gentlemen, we are moments away from finding out the answers to these questions once and for all.
Guys, this is going to be a great one. You can feel the electricity already.
I feel the excitement and some fear, too.
Accompanied by Captain Lou.
I was just wondering if they had Captain Lou Albano in the game.
Of 640.
I hope you could use him outside of Showcase. That'd be cool.
This tables match might be a dream match for many, but for both the Wild Samoans and the Dudley Boys, this is about to be one team's greatest nightmare.
Alpha and Sika clearly not looking to back down here.
The Dudleys can certainly handle their own, but they've never faced anyone or anything like the Wild Samoans.
Those mean looks on both Alpha and Sika's faces, I'll tell you, they're out for blood. And the Dudleys are about to walk right into the Lion's Den.
All right. Yeah, it's gonna be Tornado.
Here's the bell, and it's the Wild Samoans, Alpha and Sika, taking on Devon and Bubba Ray Dudley, the Dudley Boys.
Two sets of brothers, two sets of absolute madmen, ready to get the tables and get downright savage.
Bringing a new definition to the term sibling rivalry. This one will get extremely physical.
Corey, the Wild Samoans are about as tough and mean as they come, a very physical duo, and we've seen how they use their heads, almost like a concrete weapon.
Yeah, they don't need much flash. They're just a formidable ground and pound team. If they lack in offensive creativity, they make up for it in blunt force trauma. And nothing packs more blunt force trauma than an Alpha or Sika.
Flying!
Splash! Massive damage to the whole body.
Now, these are obviously two juggernaut tag teams clashing, but this is also a match that clearly favors one team over the other. Be honest,
breaks
Corey,
off
do you think the
man.
Wild Samoans really have a chance in this one?
This is the Dudley's wheelhouse, Cole. No team knows more about excelling in a tables match than Devon and Bubba Ray.
So sweet taking that turnbuckle pad off.
Aggression working in their favor, but ultimately, they're up against the Masters.
Now clearing the announce desk. This isn't going to end well.
And looking from a back suplex. Ava and Sika, both individuals that compete barefooted. Not something common with most wrestlers, Corey, but it is actually very customary in the Samoan wrestling heritage.
It's how they train, it's how they live in the Isle of Samoa. And no one delays a fight just to put some boots on. Samoans are ready for battle at the drop of a hat. Oh, headbutt right to the shoulder.
That's using your noggin.
And on that exchange, it looked like Devon lost some focus. Oh, stop right to the hand.
That was a showing of control and aggression, something they'll want to keep up.
Backbreaker and backbreaker. Not a good spot to be in.
Oh no. Dang it, man. I didn't see that mess until he had him in the air already.
And the Dudley Boys tables match supremacy lives on. What a match.
Ava and Sika really gave it their all, but there's a reason the Dudleys are synonymous with tables, and we just saw one.
CPU goes right for the objective.
2-on-2 tables match here with the masters of the match, the Dudley Boys taking on the Wild Samoans.
There's always those thoughts in the back of your mind. My brother can beat up your brother. My brother can put your brother through a table faster. Finally, we get to see those thoughts become a reality.
Saxton, I never want to hear about the inner workings of your mind ever again.
I second that, but the Dudley Boys and the Wild Samoans are two teams who also clearly have a few screws loose. This should be intense.
Basically having a handicap match.
From the Wild Samoans. Like they're part of a
CPU partners freaking trash.
What it would take for the Dudley Boys to have control of them?
Maybe they'll take a sledgehammer? A truck? They're not human, Byron.
Watching!
All the way to the outside.
Let me get these stupid taunt objectives out of the way.
Now Alpha is playing to the crowd.
He finds a counter for Bubba Ray.
And he now slides back into the ring.
Boom! Corey, I've got to know, what can the Wild Samoans do to get the advantage in this tables match? After all, this is the Dudley Boys match, the match they put on the map, the match they're synonymous with.
Well, maybe the Wild Samoans have to be a little less wild, Cole. They still need to brutalize their opponents because that's what they do best. But the last thing Alpha and Sika want to do is rush head first into a table. After all, that's exactly take off. Whoa, look out. Adrenaline can make you do crazy things. Exhibit A right there.
And the Wild Samoans always have...
What does that miss say? Drop either Dudley with the move you both made famous, the devastating Samoan drop. Okay.
That gaze in their eyes, that look that makes you question their understanding of their surroundings.
Yeah, and I have to wonder if Alpha and Sika are even aware of what the tables are for. I'm afraid they'll just keep on dishing out punishment, expecting a bell to eventually ring.
And get sent right into the corner.
Calculating the next move here. Brilliant power slam! Manages to reverse it.
Dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
He is looking to do some serious harm.
Oh, my God.
All the way down.
Not a whole lot you can do with a bum wing, guys. Oh, ouch. And we can harp on how this match was something almost tailor-built by the Dudley Boys. With a famous series of
up high.
He's got a plan for that table, and it does not involve a dinner party. Golly, that sounded rough. All the way up.
Driven down with a sidewalk slam.
He's rummaging for some sort of equalizer underneath.
Nobody did no sidewalk slam.
Back into the ring.
And this one might be headed ringside.
Oh, my goodness. Uh-oh.
Oh, no. Okay.
Devon with a kick to the guts. Turns his opponent around.
And there is saving grace. Hot top into the Samoan drop. Incredible.
Alpha and Sika might have just shown us the
we're about to lose
the
again.
Dudley's demise.
Oh no, this isn't gonna be good.
Oh my gosh.
The Dudley Boys remain the kings of the tables match.
Here are your winners.
Both times the CPU cost me this match.
Dudley Boys.
Here's the battle, and it's the Wild Samoans, Alpha and Sika, taking on Devon and Bubba Ray Dudley, the Dudley Boys.
Two sets of brothers, two sets of absolute madmen, ready to get the tables and get downright savage.
Bringing a new definition to the term sibling rivalry. This one will get extremely physical. Oh my, discus punch.
And we can harp on how this match was something almost tailor-built by the Dudley Boys. With a famous series of TLC matches they've had, the Dudleys have become synonymous with the T in TLC.
And that didn't stand for tender, Cole. It means tables, and it means lots of them.
Yeah, and if Bubba Ray and Devon can get the Wild Samoans to a table tonight, it will really add to the Dudley Boys' legacy.
Stinking table down.
Oh, he had that scouted.
Oof, whipped right into the post. Agonizing.
We all know what is going through their head here.
Yep, destruction, carnage, annihilation.
Yeah, but they should be thinking about this coming out of their paycheck. Alpha and Sika, both individuals that compete barefooted. Not something common of most wrestlers, Corey, but it is actually very customary in the Samoan wrestling heritage.
It's how they train, it's how they live in the Isle of Samoa. And no one delays a fight just to put some boots on. Samoans are ready for battle at the drop of a hat.
Corey, I've got to know, what can the Wild Samoans do to get the advantage in this tables match? After all, this is the Dudley Boys match, the match they put on the map, the match they're synonymous with.
Or maybe the Wild Samoans have to be a little less wild, Cole. They still need to brutalize their opponents because that's what they do best. But the last thing Alpha and Sika want to do is rush head first into a table. After all, that's exactly how you lose.
Smart strategy, attack the knee.
Corey, the Wild Samoans are about as tough and mean as they come, a very physical duo. And we've seen how they use their heads, almost like a concrete weapon.
Yeah, they don't need much flash. They're just a formidable ground and pound team. If they lack in offensive creativity, they make up for it in blunt force trauma. And nothing has more blunt force trauma than an Alpha or Sika headbutt. Oh, whipped right into the diamond-plated steel. Nothing fancy here.
Do my finisher.
Backbreaker.
Devon Dudley heads up high.
Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move.
And now he gets back into the ring. Turns that back on Alpha. And the Wild Samoans always have that gaze in their eyes, that look that makes you question their understanding of their surroundings.
Yeah, and I have to wonder if Alpha and Sika are even aware of what the tables are for. I'm afraid they'll just keep on dishing out punishment, expecting a bell to eventually ring.
He's setting his table up, and guys,
Oh.
he's about to have a really bad night. Look at this. This can't be good.
This one's down.
Sleeper hold cinched in deep.
Fading, fading,
You can see the...
and breaks out of the sleeper.
everything he can do to create space here.
A very ferocious demeanor emanates from the Wild Samoans, like they're part of a pack of
Take this
untamed
table down.
beasts. I really wonder what it'll take for the Dudley Boys to have control of them.
Maybe they'll take a sledgehammer? A truck?
They're not
Sky high.
Whoa, what a landing!
Trying to do as much damage as humanly possible.
Get all these stupid objectives done first.
Down the hard way.
Hopped up into the Samoan drop. Incredible!
As they try to twist him in half with a painful submission, and near a grounded opponent. Does that say R2 in circle?
Sika might.
And here we go. position.
And you still need to find a way out of this. Tapping won't save you. All you can do is battle out of this.
Look at this going.
And look at him tapping. He's had enough, but it doesn't even matter in this scenario.
I still can't get over the look I always see on the Wild Samoans. It's like they have a one-track mind towards savage brutality.
They for sure answer yes to every question that makes up a scary tag team. Yes, they're rough. Yes, they're tough. Yes, they will maim. Yes, they will hurt. And yes, they will not stop.
Toss back into the ring. Shoulder tackle. Lifting them up. Relative ease. Followed up with a disc.
You know what? One way. Okay. It's over with.
Oh, look at it. Torture their opponent. Oh, this isn't going to be good. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Just beat the Dudley boys at their own game.
He long darted that fool into that table.
And it's the Wild Samoans standing tall, having beat the Dudley boys at their own game.
Devon and Bubba pushed Alpha and Sika to their limits, but in the end, there was only one way this match could end.
Cool, so I got them unlocked now.
From the very moment he arrived as the enforcer of the bloodline, Solo Sikoa has taken every brutal, savage element of his predecessors and refined them into a near-perfect smashing machine. Even in the year before his arrival, Solo raised eyebrows and garnered buzz while competing in NXT. But nobody could have predicted just how smoothly his transition to the main roster would go. And before I go on any further, let me make one thing perfectly clear. I'm only saying what I'm saying about Solo Sikoa because I am a wise man. I'm a professional. And because I'm being handsomely compensated for my stellar work as your host of the WWE 2K25 showcase. I haven't forgotten what Solo Sikoa and his rogue bloodline did to me. But I also know better than to let personal feelings hinder your professional endeavors. So with that being said, since his arrival at Clash at the Castle in 2022, Solo Sikoa has consistently been involved in WWE's biggest moments and biggest matches. He's been victorious in War Games. He's repeatedly enforced the Bloodline's will to maintain Roman Reigns' status as undisputed WWE Universal Heavyweight Champion.
I brought Solo in as an insurance policy. Solo was here to protect me. Solo was here to maintain the promised land. He's violent. He's strong, he's fast, he's all those things. And he betrayed me. Any man who would betray me must be a very dangerous man.
Solo defeated John Cena. Solo elected to betray your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, in an attempt to bestow upon himself the title.
I don't think GLD's in this game, but hopefully pretty sure they'll be in the next game. So that'd be cool to play as Gorillas of Destiny.
He, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and Jacob Fatu put me through a table in Madison Square Garden. And that led to opportunities to compete for the undisputed WWE Heavyweight Championship. It's led to more visibility with Solo's Rogue Bloodline ruling over SmackDown. Every choice Solo made only furthered his standing in WWE. He has the bloodlust of the wild Samoans, the brutality of his cousin Yokozuna, and the single-minded focus of Roman Reigns, all rolled into one. There is no question the future is his for the taking, and that he will be champion many times over, and that he may set records of his own before it's all said and done. Few men have so quickly served notice to all of WWE in the manner that Solo Sikoa has done. Whether you want to acknowledge him or not is irrelevant. One way or another, Solo Sikoa forces you to do just that, or you will suffer severe consequences. One by one, each and every single superstar on the WWE roster is going to find that out. Solo will make sure of it. I, of course, will simply await any and every opportunity for your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, to teach Solo some manners. Until that happens, though, we are taking you back to the one-year anniversary special for NXT 2.0, which saw then North American champion Carmelo Hayes, and indeed, he is him, issue an open challenge. Unfortunately for the future superstar, it was to be answered by Solo Sikoa, and things went as well for Hayes as you can probably guess. Showcase the unrelenting fury that has made Solo Sikoa nearly unstoppable, and defeat Carmelo Hayes to earn Solo his first championship victory. It won't be easy against Carmelo, especially when he has Trick Williams watching his back. And if you make one mistake against the champ, he'll take his shot and most likely hit nothing but net.
Trick Williams reminds me of young Booker T.
Here comes the A-Champ.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the NXT North American Championship. Accompanied by Trick Williams, he is the NXT North American Champion, Carmelo Hayes.
Mello and Trick looking so pleased with themselves after attacking Wesley.
NXT 2.0 celebrating its first anniversary, all thanks to amazing talent like this man.
Hayes has a look right now. He probably thinks he's getting the night off and another day on his North American title reign.
Well, after what Mello and Trick just did to Wesley, who's going to have the guts to step up and take Lee's place?
What? This place is shaking!
We never thought we'd see Sikoa again.
His opponent from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 250 pounds, Solo Sikoa!
And Solo is dressed to fight, too. I really didn't think we'd see him again.
We saw him at Clash at the Castle 10 days ago where he cost Drew McIntyre the WWE Universal Championship.
Well, as far as I'm personally concerned, Sikoa isn't welcome around here. Melo needs the night off.
Well, Melo talks about wearing the biggest crown in the WWE, but it's Sikoa who sits at the biggest table in WWE.
Well, he wasn't exactly invited to sit at this table now, was he? We said to expect the unexpected. Is this title match gonna happen?
Melo about to get that Samoan spike. I don't think Jacob Fatu's in this game.
As we say in
I'm
WWE,
not sure.
expect the unexpected. We expected Wesley to be Carmelo Hayes' opponent here, but instead, we have the surprise return of Solo Sikoa as he's claimed his title opportunity.
Solo Sikoa, fresh off joining the Bloodline, is here. He has answered the call, and we indeed have an NXT North American title defense tonight for NXT 2.0's one-year celebration.
Solo Sikoa already with the strategic advantage, taking Hayes by surprise and
One more
challenging
combo
him
in.
for the North American title.
And the Street Champ needs to continue to be unpredictable if he wants that championship. He's got two sets of eyes watching his every move, so he needs to outmaneuver both Melo and Trick to succeed.
Let me point out that this is brutally unfair to the A-Champ. He prepared for Wes Lee or a night off. Now he's not getting either? This is ridiculous. The advantage...
And Sikoa sent toward the ropes, and Carmelo Hayes with a kick right into the midsection. Melo
I
taking
went
it
for
to
that drop toe
Sikoa
hold.
here.
He said, "The freak you think you doing?"
The power of Solo just a little too much for the A-Champ in this instance.
What a chop.
I like the way this
Trademark
NXT arena
viciousness.
looks. Like the colors
Lack
pop.
of mercy. That's what Solo Sikoa is all about.
Into the corner. Big splash by Sikoa. Melo in trouble. Sikoa. Trick Williams making sure Melo got out of harm's way. Well, at least momentarily.
Yeah, momentarily is right. Sikoa continuing to inflict more punishment on the champ.
And Hayes takes out Williams on the outside. Solo standing strong.
Solo not allowing the presence of Trick Williams to distract him whatsoever.
Solo has the mindset to destroy anyone in the way of him in the NXT North American Championship.
You got to be impressed by both Solo Sikoa and Carmelo Hayes. They've taken NXT 2.0 by storm over the line.
Thinking about a submission
Boston
here.
Crab, New Japan style.
Cinched in.
Got this one locked in extra tight. This trying to free himself, trips the ankle, and he's out. And kicks off his opponent.
Oh, Enziguri. And he turned it around.
Right in the bread basket. That chest felt,
Williams
boy.
has been quite the difference.
Looking to end this.
The schoolboy. Into the pin. Title on the line. Only a 1 count before the kick out.
Not time to expect victory yet.
Oh, Sikoa holding him at bay. Oh, what a kick.
But that corner boy.
Corner now.
Oops.
Devastating elbow.
Come on.
Running knee.
What a main event this has been for the 1-year anniversary of NXT 2.0.
And without this rebranding, Solo Sikoa may have never had the opportunity to show the world what he can do.
And if Solo didn't have this breakout year, maybe his cousin Roman.
Big uppercut rocks the jaw of Carmelo Hayes. Ripped out of the corner.
Looking to put him away, and now
What?
Trick Williams up on the apron, causing a distraction.
Trick paying dividends. First 48.
Boy,
That
the
could be the
cold breaker.
turning point for the North American champion.
Samoan drop.
By Sikoa, cover now for the win.
Oh, come on, finish that boy off with the Samoan spike.
And Williams once again on the apron.
You can see how concerned Trick Williams is that Carmelo Hayes' championship hopes, might be fading away.
Super kick drops Williams. Hayes picked out of the sky. Spinning solo.
Is that it
So
for
Uranage.
Hayes? Trick is out. Carmelo is dazed. Here's your chance, Solo. The top. Winding up. There's a Samoan spike. Ouch. Can the cover recover from that? What the? Sikoa is the new champion.
Here is your winner, and new NXT
Give me that thud.
American Champion, Solo Sikoa.
Solo is your new champion. And is the North American title now going to SmackDown? This has to be the most unpredictable era in WWE history.
You know Sikoa was given his marching orders from the head of the table. Don't leave NXT without the gold. Well, mission accomplished for the newest member of the Bloodline.
As Melo would say, if you call your shot, you better make it. Solo took the shot, hit the shot, and now he's the new North American champion.
That wasn't too bad. It's basically a squash match.
I ain't doing this one. We can have all the fun we want with these video games and this showcase, and these fantasy matchups like Offensica versus Bubba Ray and Diva. But I'm not doing shtick about Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. That's a little too volatile. And it's way too personal for Roman Reigns.
Shield.
Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins came up together in the Shield. And Seth Rollins took it upon himself to disband the Shield by blindsiding Roman Reigns with a chair. At WrestleMania 31,
like how they
Roman Reigns, in the main event of WrestleMania,
his expression was great.
was about to win the WWE title. When Seth Rollins
I was there.
cashed in Money
Me
in
and
the
my
Bank
wife went to this WrestleMania. This is WrestleMania
and stole
31.
the main event
He was there live.
and the title from Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns lost the undisputed championship after almost 4 years, the greatest title reign of all time, to Cody Rhodes. Not because Cody Rhodes was the better man, but because Seth Rollins was right there. And the seduction, the bloodlust that Roman Reigns had for that moment of revenge was too much for Roman Reigns to give up. And for the first time in Roman Reigns' life, he took his eye off the ball for that much time and smashed Seth Rollins with a chair, the same way Seth did a decade earlier to Roman. And that moment gave Cody Rhodes all he needed to end the most historic title reign in WWE history. I'm supposed to do shtick about Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins for a showcase? I mean, it's smart, because the next time Roman Reigns steps into the ring with Seth Rollins will be the last time Seth Rollins steps into a ring. Next time Roman Reigns gets his hands on Seth Rollins, you won't have your architect anymore. You won't have your visionary anymore. You won't have your revolutionary anymore. You will have your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, but you'll never again have Seth freaking Rollins. Roman Reigns will put an end to Seth Rollins in WWE. And then the only way you'll ever be able to see Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins will be in the WWE 2K25 showcase. Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins from the 2022 Royal Rumble. And that's not a prediction.
It's a spoiler.
That's a spoiler.
The big question as we kick off Royal Rumble, will Roman survive tonight?
Well, the man who's walking down the aisle here in front of 44,000 plus is the greatest champion of all time, transcending the business. And tonight, it's personal.
Roman Reigns. The big dog. They used to put audio for when they do the talking, like on the older games. It was the 2K games, but I remember when John Cena did his intro, he would talk to the camera like he did on the show.
Dominated everyone. And
they actually had audio on it.
He's had a special counsel and his cousins to help him keep cool, keep focused, and concentrate on the business at hand.
Now Paul Heyman is gone, and the Usos are barred from ringside. And without those calming forces, Corey, cracks started to form last night in Roman's armor.
No telling how Roman's going to handle things on his own. It's been years since he competed on his own. But that's the situation we're seeing right now for the Tribal Chief.
Yeah, Roman's hair to look pretty decent. Wish they could have made Bret Hart's hair look as good as they did Roman's.
In recent weeks, Seth Rollins touched on
still
the
use some
one
work,
thing that Roman Reigns has not been able to
they've
get
always
over.
had trouble doing the hair in these WWE
of the
games.
Shield at the hands of Seth Rollins.
Roman Reigns is a loyal man, a family man, and what Seth Rollins did to his family was cowardly in the eyes of the head of the table, the Tribal Chief, the man who is blessed by the gods of sports entertainment.
Acknowledge me. Like how the fan in the audience was holding up the one.
Corey, on
That's pretty
SmackDown
cool.
last night, we saw one thing that we haven't seen out of Roman Reigns.
That's pretty cool.
We saw Roman Reigns lose his cool.
This boy probably got the longest intro in the game. Holy crap. Well, it's even longer than Undertaker's. Well done, though. Burn it down. They come out to the old Shield music. Burn, burn, burn out. Burn out. Burn out. Burn out. Burn out.
Look at this. Even more mind games from Rollins. As we heard that music pop right there, the Shield, you can't help but have a little nostalgia. You can't help but think back to the glory days of when the Shield would go to town, beating everybody down.
Until that man right there, Seth freaking Rollins, decided to tear it apart.
Seth Rollins says he knows Roman Reigns so well. He knows how to prey on the insecurities of the Universal Champion. He knew there was one thing that Reigns will never get over, and that is that Seth Rollins chose to end the Shield.
The infamous blow to the back of Roman Reigns with a steel chair many years ago, which broke up perhaps the greatest faction in WWE history. Well, tonight, Rollins will use that to get in the head of the champ and win the Universal title.
Tyler Black. That was Seth Rollins' name before he joined WWE. Back when he wrestled in Ring of Honor.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the Universal Championship. Introducing the challenger from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, Seth freaking Rollins. And his opponent from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, he is the Universal Champion, Roman Reigns.
That's up with those little cuts they make.
Interesting watching Reigns.
They didn't used to do that on
these
these games.
Honestly, Rollins seems to be in Roman's head.
All right, let's go.
The Royal Rumble Premium Live event kicks off with a match between two former brothers. Roman Reigns in his record 516-day reign as Universal Champion.
We got to cover, guys, for the championship.
We're going for a dirty pan.
And bypasses the pinfall.
Early pinfall attempt denied at one. A lot of time left to go.
No! Forearm to the base of the skull.
Even before Seth put his gear on, he came into this match with a clear-cut advantage.
You're right, Cole. 1 week ago on SmackDown, Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens defeated the Usos. As a result, Jimmy and Jay are barred from ringside.
It was an all-or-nothing move, as Rollins would have lost his title opportunity had that match gone
Like
the other
that?
way. It just proves that Seth freaking Rollins will take every freaking risk to win.
Put up and get back in that corner, boy.
Foot in the corner now.
Shoulder right to the midsection.
Running knee.
Talk that mess now. One more game, boy.
Oh, look at this. Raining right hands. No escape from these punches.
And the wise man, Paul Heyman, will be at ringside for a championship match tonight, just not this one.
And that's just sickening to me, Cole. Reigns had just cause for firing the wise man, and now Paul's right back with his old client. Heyman has zero loyalty to the bloodline.
Okay, Corey, did you forget the fact that Roman attacked Heyman? Anyway, Reigns just needs to forget all of that tonight. Rollins is already playing next-level mind games in this match. Reigns cannot let Paul Heyman's actions affect him.
Roman certainly seems out of his comfort zone right now, guys.
Reigns and his comfort zone aren't even in the same zip code tonight, Cole. Unless he can snap out of it fast, he's going to make a mistake that Rollins will capitalize on.
Saw it coming. It counters it.
Let's see what this says. Okay, R1 and up on the left stick. Carried and press X. Okay. But that did not do what I wanted it to do.
Draped across the top rope. Wow, clubbing forearm.
What is it again? R1 and up on the left stick. Okay.
Seth Rollins says he knows Roman Reigns so well, says he knows how to prey on the insecurities of the Universal Champion.
Rollins knew there was one thing that Roman Reigns could never, ever get over, that it was Seth Rollins who chose to end the Shield.
That blow to the back of Roman Reigns with a steel chair so many years ago broke up perhaps the greatest faction in WWE history. Who would have thought that moment would still loom so large and be the biggest key to victory for Seth freaking Rollins?
Oh, slam!
I pressed up and he did a power slam.
Pinpointing the leg.
Ooh. The Tribal Chief has been dominant over the last 516 days since he It's cinched in. This could be over.
After everything he's been through, will he give in right now? Will his body give up?
Looking to free the arm and does just that.
Here's the pump handle. Suplex.
Launched.
Drop kick. Looking to seal the deal, guys.
And there's the kick out. He's still in this.
What's that? Pet him.
Here we go.
Inverted DDT. Lights out.
Gentlemen, for 17 months, Roman Reigns has dominated. He had special counsel and cousins to help him stay in control, to keep his cool, to concentrate on the business at hand. But now Paul Heyman is gone and the Usos are barred from ringside.
Without those calming forces, cracks have started to show. Every comment Rollins has made about their past cuts deeper. Every mind game breaks Roman's spirit even further. This might be the toughest physical battle the Tribal Chief has faced, but it definitely is his toughest mental battle.
Taking things to the outside, but got to make sure to heed the official's count.
Good golly, driven directly into the steel stairs.
What's that? Good golly.
Roman Reigns giving the people in attendance the chance to acknowledge him.
Okay. This is R1 and up. Powerbomb carry. I literally did that last time. I didn't do it. Okay, come on. So button this ring, boy. That is not.
I hate to say this, but the Tribal Chief has become extremely frazzled without the benefit of having the bloodline by his side.
Every little move Rollins makes seems to put Reigns on edge. This outfit, the Shield's entrance music. I bet if Rollins gave Roman a fist bump, it would make the Tribal Chief go nuclear.
And his stamina is going to drain fast taking shots to the torso like this.
He is determined to fight out of this predicament.
That's why his strike's so freaking slow.
Rolling elbow finds its mark.
Ouch. Able to make a timely escape.
Body slam slipped out. Inverted DDT.
I have to admit, it's a pretty cold move for Rollins. to just take the years of history the Shield had and turn it into a joke here tonight.
It's appalling, Saxton. Rollins has always treated that sacred history as a joke. Now we know that Roman Reigns is a loyal man, a family.
Gosh, just do the stupid move. Literally pressing what it's saying and it's not doing it. Yeah, I grabbed him, then I press R1, left stick.
Man, what
Why
Seth
he won't
Rollins did to
freaking
his
do
family
it?
8 years ago was cowardly. Now it's time for Rollins to pay. Oh, man.
Big impact from the suplex.
Just like that, Roman gets stopped. And here he is, heading back into the ring. Hoisted up. Oh, attacked in the midsection.
The stomp has been so effective for Rollins, but he might have an even more dangerous move this night with the pedigree.
Falconero.
The pedigree made famous by a man who's been part of the story since the beginning. Triple H, the man who manipulated Rollins into turning on the Shield, became something of lift off.
I think that much too early.
Seth with a big move there. The title was within reach.
Shoulders up before two.
That's smart. Taking the one to catch your breath.
I hate that move. Low animation. A slow freaking move. Oh, that's a lot better. I just want to do this stupid power bomb so I can freaking move on.
Not looking good in this position. Have you ever seen a human being tossed like that? And I'm concerned about all the damage that has been done here.
Yeah, there's only so much your body can take before it gives out completely.
Gets lifted into position.
It's doing everything but what I want it to do. Do the stupid power bomb. Yeah, this is irritating.
Oh no. Look what we have here. He has no idea what's coming his way.
Thinking of going high
I'm gonna
risk.
fail this mess because I can't get this stupid power bomb.
If this lands, it's over.
I freaking whatever.
And the pin is broken by
Hit
the
the dang
champion.
triangle button.
To put him away. Got out of the way, but can he capitalize?
Falcon arrow. Hoisted up high here.
Ooh. Stupid crap says up. And I'm pressing up. And he keeps doing the stupid freaking power slam. Oh my god. This is freaking annoying. Alright. Yeah, I'm pressing up freaking power bomb and it keeps doing the power slam freaking. It thinks I'm pressing right, but I'm pressing up on the stupid joystick. Make this stupid move work.
Kick to the gut.
Oh yeah, I just want to get done with this match. Can't get done because this stupid objective won't freaking work. Finally, holy crap. Oh, then he reversed it once I finally got it.
Hammering away with punches to the face.
Getting positioned on the top rope.
Reversal. And that turns things around.
What a headbutt. Reigns, Rollins, both men are waging an epic battle.
For years, these Shield brothers would go town to town and beat the competition to a pulp.
Please don't reverse this
They're
match.
doing it to each other.
Totally helpless at the moment.
Finally, holy crap. I'll do it one more time. Oh my gosh, do what I want.
Rollins on the move. Down low with the stomp. It just got as bad as it could for the champ.
The heck won't this move work, man?
Into the cover. Champ barely gets a shoulder up at 2.
That's really as close as it gets.
Legs caught. Clothesline takes him down.
Please do the stupid moves so I can move on.
And Seth freaking Rollins are at war right
Finally,
now.
holy moly.
Bombs being thrown between these Shield brothers, but only one will be left standing.
Okay, just want to get this freaking match over with. Seth into the ring, continue the assault. Signature Superman punch. Okay. Oh, running. Okay.
Hold on. He's just measuring him now.
I can't do this.
Vicious. And it seems like his head might be the target here.
And Reigns unleashes the Superman punch.
Absolutely laid Rollins out. And now Reigns can finally overcome.
Shoot, timed event. Take the action back outside the ring and try to rip Rollins in half with a spear. Standing. Okay.
His former Shield brother.
Oh!
Tossed to ringside.
And Seth just taunting his
Yes.
opponent now.
Come on, get up. Oh my god, if I fail this because he won't get up.
Taking this thing out onto the floor now.
Dang it, man. I'm gonna fail it now.
Right on target with a
Screw these timed events, man. These timed events suck.
Seth Rollins up the turnbuckles.
Up high.
Oh, God, terrible landing on the outside.
That didn't look good at all.
Oh, I got lucky.
The champ might have just sealed things.
Got super lucky. Oh, no, you can't stand his laugh, his cocky grin, so get Rollins back in the ring. I'll get him back in the ring and press.
I don't even think Roman's aware of where he is anymore. He has tunnel vision for Rollins. The only thing the Tribal Chief is seeing right now is red. And heaven have mercy on Reigns, old Shield brother now.
And here's Reigns now, misses wildly with the clothesline attempt. Spear! Spear by Reigns! Roman Reigns from out of nowhere with a spear!
That could end it for Rollins if Roman could just make the cover.
Roman trying to fight through the pain. Oh my, guys. Guys, look at what Rollins is doing.
Try to manipulate him with the fist bump.
After all these two have been
that
through,
mess looks funny.
Rollins wants that Shield fist bump.
Reigns shaking it off as Rollins continues to try to play mind games.
Yeah, but that may have triggered a litany of emotions within the Tribal Chief. Reigns unsure of what to do.
Roman Reigns determining what to do now. Will he slay his
teeth
former
mad white.
brother? Reigns now. Look, gonna lock in the guillotine. Submission
Well, there's
move
your
locked
answer.
in. Submission move locked in.
Rollins in major peril right now. Rollins looking like he's starting to fade.
I met Charles Robinson. He's pretty cool.
To make it to the bottom rope.
I'm not sure he can make it, Corey.
Trying to make it to the rope to force some sort of break. Seth trying to hang on. How can he do this here? Is Rollins going to tap here? What's Rollins going to do? Is he going to tap out?
Well, he makes it to the rope.
Rope break.
Reigns has a 5 count to break the hold.
And Reigns breaks the hold here. Roman breaks the hold, and this match continues.
It just shows you how locked in Roman Reigns is to winning this match.
All right. It's got to be coming near the end. It's the next objective. Come on, let's get it over with. Come on, give me back control.
Rollins just motionless.
Okay. You kept yourself in check long enough to avoid the DQ, so don't throw it all away. Put Rollins down, either with the pinfall submission. Rollins is out. Show no remorse. Hit him with a super finisher to put him down for good. While running at a dazed opponent. Okay. Oh, I have to have 3 stored finishers. How many do I got?
Now, Roman had that guillotine locked in far too long.
Well, the oxygen slowly circulating through Seth again, but I feel it's just a matter of time. The fun and games.
Reigns hits it! This might be it! The champ might keep it here!
Oh, wasn't that a super finisher? Said while running at your opponent. Dazed in the corner with 3 finishers stored. Do I have to be in the corner? Reversed it.
It pulls off the reversal. Quick thinking that time. Has to find a way out of this. A slam.
How in the world do these superstars have anything left at this point?
The arena's thinking the same thing. All eyes are focused on this moment. Caught with a jawbreaker. Rollins looking for it. The stomp. We might see a new champion crown.
Caught in a bad spot. Oh, right to the throat. For the championship.
Dude, I did the stupid. Oh man, this game kind of pisses me off. This showcase is kind of pissing me off. Okay. Said I had 3 stored finishers, and then I pressed R2 and X while I was running, and he was dazed. Man. Oh my gosh.
Bell rings and the WWE Universal title is on the line. Roman Reigns over 500 days as Universal Champion, but nobody has buried his head like his old brother in arms, Seth Rollins.
Well, Seth freaking Rollins tore that brotherhood apart 8 years ago, and we can now see that the Tribal Chief never truly recovered from that night.
Well, speaking of family, the Usos have been banned from ringside, and last month, Roman fired Heyman from the bloodline. So right now, the head of the table needs to win without any allies by his side.
Even before Seth put his gear on, he came into this match with a clear-cut advantage.
You're right, Cole.
The thing I'm guessing is they wanted me to put him in the corner. I don't know if you could do a running finisher in the corner or not.
It was an all-or-nothing move, as Rollins would have lost his title opportunity had that match gone the other way.
No, I was trying to run at him like I was playing the old school games.
To win.
You want to wear your Shield gear? You want to play mind games with the head of the table, Seth? This is what you get. Be prepared for the wrath of the Tribal Chief.
Seth freaking Rollins has made it extremely personal with Roman Reigns. Years ago when he destroyed the Shield, and again in the lead-up to this match.
And if I'm Roman, I'm taking all of that aggression and ending this quickly. Go full force and incapacitate Rollins ASAP. Because the longer Reigns fights with all his rage, this game's about winning at any and all costs. This competitor knows exactly what they want to do.
I like this camera they got to the corner. That was pretty cool.
And you have to think the effects of that maneuver are going to linger.
Vicious kicks to the cranium of their opponent.
And the wise man, Paul Heyman, will be at ringside for a championship match tonight, just not this one.
And that's just sickening to me, Cole. Reigns had just cause for firing the wise man, and now Paul's right back with his old client. Heyman has zero loyalty to the bloodline.
Okay, Corey, did you forget the fact that Roman attacked Heyman? Anyway, Reigns just needs to forget all of that tonight. Rollins is already playing next-level mind games in this match.
Do this
Reigns
stupid
cannot
power
let Paul
bomb crap
Heyman's
again.
actions affect him.
Uh-oh, it's the red, white, and blue Thunder Bomb. Seth Rollins desperately needs to figure this out.
And you can see Seth is being run into the ground by Roman.
The stomp has been so effective for Rollins, but he
Wish I would have did it that easy the first time. Ah, dang it, reverse.
Indeed, the pedigree made famous by a man who's been part of the story since the beginning. Triple H, the man who manipulated Rollins into turning on the Shield, became something of a father figure for Rollins.
And judging by the cerebral approach Rollins has taken tonight, he indeed knows how to play the game.
But
Reigns so close to finishing this, he can taste it. Ending Rollins and closing the book on the Shield will be his biggest victory yet.
Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here?
And his body is still the focus of the attack. Catches a punch. I have to admit, it's a pretty cold move for Rollins to just take the years of history the Shield had and turn it into a joke here tonight.
It's appalling, Saxton. Rollins has always treated that sacred history as a joke. Now we know that Roman Reigns is a loyal man, a family man. What Seth Rollins did to his family 8 years ago was cowardly. Now it's time for Rollins to pay.
Heading out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count.
Getting back to his feet, trying to fight on, but it might be too late.
oh, come on! Freaking reversed it.
We should probably...
just let me get the objective.
Rollins just a step
Sit
too
your butt
slow.
up. Oh my God, he countered it twice. Now I'm not gonna. I hate this. I freaking hate this.
Bell rings and the WWE Universal title is on the line. Roman Reigns over 500 days as Universal Champion, but nobody is bending his head like his old brother-in-arm, Seth Rollins.
Seth freaking Rollins tore that brotherhood apart 8 years ago, and we can now see that the Tribal Chief never truly recovered from that night.
Well, speaking of family, the Usos have been banned from ringside, and last month, Roman fired Heyman from the bloodline. So right now, the head of the table needs to win without any allies by his side.
Man.
No escape from these punches.
Gentlemen, for 17 months, Roman Reigns has dominated. He had special counsel and cousins to help him stay in control, to keep his cool, to concentrate on the business at hand. But now Paul Heyman is gone, and the Usos are barred from ringside.
Without those calming forces, cracks have started to show. Every comment Rollins has made about their past cuts deeper. Every mind game breaks Roman's spirit even further. This might be the toughest physical battle the Tribal Chief has faced, but it definitely is his toughest mental battle. Getting tossed.
Roman's on a roll here.
The power and rage of the Tribal Chief is just overwhelming Rollins here.
Not reversing. Let me do my stuff.
And the wise man, Paul Heyman, will be at ringside for a championship match tonight, just not this one.
Wasn't late.
That's just sickening to me, Cole. Reigns had just cause for firing the wise man, and now Paul's right back with his old client. Heyman has zero loyalty to the bloodline.
Okay, Corey, did you forget the fact that Roman attacked Heyman? Anyway, Reigns just needs to forget all of that tonight. Rollins is already playing next-level mind games in this match. Schoolboy into the pin.
The champion doing everything to retain here. That's an unusual decision.
Maybe looking to deal some more damage first.
I hate to say this, but the Tribal Chief has become extremely frazzled without the benefit of having the bloodline by his side.
Every little move Rollins makes seems to put Reigns on edge. This outfit, the Shield's entrance music. I bet if Rollins gave Roman a fist bump, it would make the Tribal Chief go nuclear.
This is a situation you want to avoid.
The challenger might be rethinking his title match after that huge attack from the champ.
Oh, stop reversing. Get up.
Kick to the gut.
Round into a neck breaker.
Well, I need to build up my specials anyway. In case he pulls that reverse and crap again. Or reverse my finishers back to back.
Oh, man, that was nasty.
They weren't that good looking anyway. Oh, rocking the jaw.
I have to admit, it's a pretty cold move for Rollins to just take the years of history the Shield had and turn it into a joke here tonight.
It's appalling, Saxton. Rollins has always treated that sacred history as a joke. Now we know that Roman Reigns is a loyal man, a family man. What Seth Rollins did to his family 8 years ago is cowardly. Now it's time for Rollins to pay.
Take these punches. Gonna rain on you, Warriors.
Ouch. He knew just what to do.
Oh, what's coming here? Submission move.
In the ropes. That's going to end the submission. Oh, man, that was nasty.
They weren't that good looking anyway. Reigns cuts him off.
The Tribal Chief has been dominant over the last 516 days since he captured the Universal Championship.
Building up my finishers.
Month after month, he's dominated every top contender on the SmackDown roster.
Roman Reigns has
three
beaten
chances
names over the last year and a half. But Braun Strowman, Rey Mysterio, the Demon Finn Balor, even John Cena. But Reigns has to be bothered by the fact that he has never been able to knock off Rollins in a premium live event match in his career. Never successfully defended a title against Rollins.
Indeed, two of the biggest PLE losses of Roman Reigns' career have been at the hands of Seth freaking Rollins. At Money in the Bank in 2016, Rollins defeated Reigns for the WWE
This
title.
boy
And a year
ready.
prior to that, Rollins committed the heist to the century.
Lie on
And
his
used the Money in
back.
the Bank to steal Roman's WWE Championship in the main event of WrestleMania. Seth Rollins says he knows Roman Reigns so well, says he knows how to prey on the insecurity.
Down around with the schoolboy, shoulders are down.
He's on the ropes and the ref calls off the count. Stops that offense from connecting.
Oh my gosh.
Rollins with a head of steam. Big air.
Stop! We might be moments away from crowning a new champ.
Kick out. Oh my God.
Trying to get his butt outside the ring.
Everyone here is in shock.
And guys, on most nights, Rollins would have just ended this, but not tonight. Impressive reversal on Rollins.
Incoming.
All right.
Looks like he's got something in mind for ringside here.
You're going to go where I want you to go. Oh my gosh. Every single time.
Into the stairs.
Trying to get one of these stupid objectives done, he
Stop has been
reverses.
so effective for Rollins, but he might have an even more dangerous move this night with the pedigree.
Indeed, the pedigree made famous by a man who's been part of the story since the beginning.
Actively trying to keep me from getting these objectives finished.
On the Shield became something of a father figure for Rollins.
And judging by the cerebral approach Rollins has taken tonight, he indeed knows how to play the game.
Cinches up the arm and a
Vicious kicks to the jaw.
Come on.
Taking aim on the arm.
Oh, what a shot.
I freaking laugh.
And now thrown back into the ring.
Boy, it's making me angry.
Springboard, but nobody home.
over the top and lands awkwardly outside.
You are going to go where I need you to go, and you're going to stop reversing.
Count. Oh, heavy
One.
contact into the steel steps.
Now, get your butt into that barricade.
Sit straight into the barricade.
Doesn't say I have to be in the ring to hit this, so. Dang it.
Kick to the gut.
Oh, what a right! And here we go, returning to the ring. Gets out of the ring. What's going to happen now?
Get your butt up.
Just like that, Rollins dodges. Up for the electric chair, down for the drop.
Get up.
Targeting the arm with a big stomp. Rollins just oozing confidence out of his pores. He's got the champ on the ropes right now. Ooh, merciless looking blow.
Lands an elbow.
Yes.
Rollins.
Slice bread.
Rollins.
Oh, give me some reversals. He's able to do whatever he wants right now. Come on.
He finds a counter.
Reigns, Rollins.
What the freak was that?
Men are waging an epic battle.
For years, these Shield brothers would go town to town and beat the...
Here we go for the championship.
It's a rope break,
He's
man.
able to beat a 2 count.
Foot was right under the rope.
He just won't go away.
Blade.
Champs down. This one's for everything. Digging deep for a kick out.
I cannot believe what I'm seeing right now.
Oh my God. This was beat me to the punch on everything.
Step over for the title. Shoulders are down.
Hand under the ropes. This pin won't count. That's why you got to read the rules, folks.
Nothing gets past you, Saxton.
Got him where he wants him.
Up and
Falcon Arrow suplex.
How much more can Reigns withstand?
And Seth's well-laid plans are working to...
watch out.
Oh, they didn't even let me reverse that.
With a big move there. The title is within reach.
There's 2.
You see the look on the chop.
Rollins lining it up. Here it comes.
The reversal window is super small for that crap.
Title change.
I'm about to restart this match again, man.
And the cover.
He did it.
Oh my gosh.
Wins the title.
Here is your winner, his new
Oh my gosh.
The Royal Rumble Premium Live event kicks off.
That should be frustrating, man.
Roman Reigns in his record 516-day reign as Universal Champion versus Seth Rollins, donned in the old gear that they used to wear in the Shield.
Rollins looks very comfortable in that tactical vest yet again.
But he's even more comfortable inside the head of the Tribal Chief. We haven't seen Roman with this type of look, this type of confusion in 500+ days. Oh, look at this ruthlessness in the bottom turnbuckle.
How I'm feeling right now. I have to redo this match over and over.
He had special counsel and cousins to help him stay in control, to keep his cool, to concentrate on the business at hand. But now Paul Heyman is gone and the Usos are barred from ringside.
Without those calming forces, cracks have started to show. Every comment Rollins has made about their past cuts deeper. Every mind game breaks Roman's spirit even further. This might be the toughest physical battle the Tribal Chief has faced, but it definitely is his toughest mental battle.
Seth freaking Rollins is...
Right for the submission, but the opponent got too close to the ropes.
I keep pressing R2 trying to reverse.
Kicks to the face. Capped off with a big one.
The old
And
games.
the wise man, Paul Heyman, will be at ringside for a championship
In my
match,
head.
just not this one.
That's just sickening to me, Cole. Reigns had... This was over and over.
And the champ only gets a count of 1.
A truly
Just did that so I could
impressive
freaking
kick out this late.
get back on the advantage.
Roman with his opponent across his own shoulders and driven down with a flapjack.
And that canceled out Reigns' offense. Oh.
Double axe handle.
Get up.
What a headbutt. Reigns seems to be taking just a little bit more pleasure than he usually does as he piles on the attacks. The disdain he has for Rollins is off the charts.
Even before Seth put his gear on, he came into this match with a clear-cut advantage.
You're right, Cole. 1 week ago on SmackDown, Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens defeated the Usos. As a result, Jimmy and Jay are barred from ringside.
So I can get this stuff done without him interrupting me every 2 seconds.
Lost his title opportunity had that match gone the other way. It
There
just
we go.
proved that Seth
I knew he was going to reverse it. I freaking knew he was going to reverse it, man.
To win.
Come on. Yeah, come out here.
Looking to explore things ringside now.
Oh, gets put into the barricade.
Why did you do that? I literally was facing him towards the freaking
Seth
steps.
Rollins says he knows Roman Reigns so well. Says he knows how to prey on the insecurities of the Universal Champion.
Rollins knew there was one thing that Roman Reigns could never, ever get over. That it was Seth Rollins who chose to end the Shield.
That blow to the back of Roman Reigns with a steel chair so many years ago broke up perhaps the greatest faction in WWE history. Who would have thought that moment would still be so large and be the biggest key to victory for Seth freaking Rollins? Dominating shoulder tackle.
Oh, and he gets discarded out of the ring.
All right, try this one more game.
The outside. Better watch for the referee's count. Knee right to the side of the face.
The Tribal Chief has been dominant over the last 516 days.
See, how do you drag people again? I forgot how to drag. Breaks the drag button. Okay, dragging. While in grab L1.
Since he captured the Universal Championship, month after month, he's dominated every top contender on the SmackDown roster.
Roman Reigns has beaten big names over the last year and a half, but Braun Strowman, Rey Mysterio, the Demon Finn Balor, even John Cena. But Reigns has to be bothered. Bang! Maybe that'll teach him not to take his eye off the ball.
Come on, you couldn't just make the collision. Gosh, that pissed me off. Get down.
Face first. Reigns plans in motion. Headed out of the ring, but the count is looming.
Finally. Holy moly.
Coming back from the outside
Forever to get
now.
him into those stupid steps. Oh. Hurry up, so I can do these stinking power bombs.
Got them off their feet here.
Big powerbomb. I hate to say this, but the Tribal Chief has become extremely frazzled without the benefit of having the bloodline by his side.
Oh.
Every little move Rollins makes seems to put Reigns on edge.
I never successfully just get what I want done. I'm messing it up.
Fist bump, it would make the Tribal Chief go nuclear.
Picked up and being carried around now.
And his core remains the focus here.
Every blow taking more of his breath away.
Punch! Absolutely laid Rollins out. And now Reigns can finally overcome his former
outside.
Shield.
Rollins sent ringside.
No, I'm about to do that stinking spear.
He's out of the ring. What does he have in mind now?
That is a nasty tear on the face of Rollins now, guys.
And that's another well-placed attack to his head and neck area.
Hit me with a pedigree.
Seth with a big move there. The title is within reach.
Getting back to his feet, but might want to reconsider.
From the apron. Moonsault from the apron. Would that just happen?
Showing reckless abandon. There was every chance that could have gone wrong, but instead, it was right on the money.
I have to admit, it's a pretty cold move for Rollins to just take the years of history the Shield had and turn it into a joke here tonight.
It's a cover. We can have a new champ here. And a kick out at only one.
He's still got life in this matchup.
Catches the leg.
What's up, the pin is coming.
He is stalking, waiting for his moment to attack. Oh, big mistake, and that error could be costly.
Ah, dang it, man. Stop reversing me. Yeah, it's pissing me the heck off right now. Gosh. Then I gotta wait forever to recover.
To the outside.
What are you doing?
Got the leg and elbow drop.
Oh, man, right into the steel steps.
Get up.
Going to the top rope. What's his plan? From the top. All the way down to the floor.
Went for the high risk towards the outside, but it ended up being in vain. Rollins dodges in the nick of time.
I gotta do it in the ring, of course.
Textbook jumping clothesline. Oof.
Oh gosh, don't reverse this crap, please. Don't.
And he goes crashing to the outside.
Man, I might do this match off stream. This is pissing me off right now. Come on, get up. Gosh, I'm not gonna have enough time.
Ripcord, lariat.
Golly, man.
Immediate cover after the impact. The champion with a quick shoulder up.
Shows that this is
Probably
still
gonna do
anybody's
this match offline. This is pissing me
sitting
off.
back and degrading his
Screw
opponent.
those stupid freaking timed events.
He has
Crap
tunnel
is
vision
stupid.
for Rollins. The only thing the Tribal Chief is seeing right now is red. And heaven Rollins lining it up. Stop. Could that be enough to gain the title?
Cover. And a kick out. No one saw that coming.
This is complete insanity. Still holding on to the title by the skin of their teeth.
And we know Rollins has a temper. You have to think he's... And here's Reigns now, misses wildly with the clothesline attempt. Spear! Spear by Reigns! Roman Reigns from out of nowhere with a spear!
That could end it for Rollins if Roman could just make the cover.
Roman trying to fight through the pain.
Rollins just motionless now. Roman had that guillotine locked in far too long.
Well, the oxygen slowly circulating through Seth again, but I feel it's just a matter of time. The fun and games Rollins has been playing.
Superman punch!
And to finish things off, there's the spear by the Tribal Chief.
Looking for the pin.
And Reigns retains the title.
Yeah, but I didn't get the objective I wanted because it was kept reverse. I'm gonna do it one more time. If I don't get it, I'm gonna do this mug off stream. Stupid timed events, man.
Roman Reigns has
timed objectives.
Finally earned that title defense against Seth Rollins. Finally exercised the ghost of the Shield.
It looks like a huge weight has been lifted from the shoulders of the Tribal Chief. Roman may never forgive Rollins, but now he can forget him.
At least I got the arena and the belt unlocked. Only thing I don't have unlocked is the characters because of that one stupid objective, man.
The Royal Rumble Premium Live event kicks off with a match between two former brothers. Roman Reigns in his record 516-day reign as Universal Champion versus Seth Rollins, donned in the old gear that they used to wear in the Shield.
Rollins looks very comfortable in that tactical vest yet again.
But he's even more comfortable inside the head of the Tribal Chief. We haven't seen Roman with this type of look, this type of confusion in 500+ days.
And the wise man, Paul Heyman, will be at ringside for a championship match.
Yes, finally.
Just not this one.
And that's just sickening to me, Cole. Reigns had just cause for firing the wise man, and now Paul's right back with his old client.
Heyman has zero loyalty to the bloodline.
Okay, Corey, did you forget the fact that Roman attacked Heyman? Anyway, Reigns just needs to forget all of that tonight. Rollins is already playing next-level mind games in this match. Reigns cannot let Paul Heyman's actions...
Come on, man. I freaking hit triangle before he even grabbed. Right when he's about to make contact with me, I hit triangle.
Early cover for the title. And the champion kicks out in one.
Seems a little too early in this match to go for the pin.
Caught with the elbow.
I'd be hitting that triangle all the
Even before
time,
Seth
man.
put his gear on, he came into this match with a clear-cut advantage.
You're right, Cole. 1 week ago on SmackDown, Seth Rollins and
Missed
Kevin
the
Owens
old
defeated
reversal
the Usos.
with
As a
the
result, Jimmy and Jay are barred from
L2.
ringside.
It was an all-or-nothing move as Rollins
R2.
lost his title opportunity had that match gone the other way. It just proves that Seth freaking Rollins will take every freaking risk to win.
Seth freaking Rollins has made it extremely personal with Roman Reigns. Years ago when he destroyed the Shield and again in the lead up to this match.
And if I'm Roman, I'm taking all that aggression and ending this quickly. Go full force and incapacitate Rollins ASAP, because the longer Reigns fights with all his rage, the more potential he has to make a tactical error.
I gotta get his
Gentlemen,
head
for
in
17 months,
orange.
Roman Reigns has dominated. He had special counsel and cousins to help him stay in control, to keep his cool, to concentrate on the business at hand. But now Paul Heyman is gone and the Usos are barred from ringside.
Without those calming forces, cracks have started to show. Every comment Rollins has made about their...
What?
Wrestling him down.
It's cinched in. This could be over. Solid grip on this hold. Not letting go. Looking to free the arm and does just that.
Being carried around. Big powerbomb.
The champion with plans of driving their opponent through the earth.
Okay. All right. You douche.
The right hand creates... Oh, and Rollins! Here comes Seth! Sling blade!
Rollins, for the title!
And he easily stops the ref's count.
I think this match still has a ways to go.
He's doing everything he
off
can
me.
to fight out of this tough spot.
Okay.
And a straight right to the guts.
Oh, I freaking hit the button, man. I be hitting it. Whatever, though.
Well spotted by our official.
I be hitting the button for these reversals.
Reigns had that scouted. Seth Rollins says he knows Roman Reigns so well, says he knows how to prey on the insecurities of the Universal Champion.
Rollins knew there was one thing that Roman Reigns could never, ever get over. That it was Seth Rollins who chose to end the Shield.
That blow to the back of Roman Reigns with a steel chair so many years ago broke up perhaps the greatest faction in WWE history. Who would have thought that moment would still loom so large and be the biggest key to victory for Seth freaking Rollins?
I knew he was going to reverse it. All right.
Kick to the gut. Oh, what a right! Reigns so close to finishing this, he can taste it. Ending Rollins and closing the book on the Shield will be his biggest victory yet.
Into the barricade.
Golly.
Get this back into the ring now.
Now I got to hit a Superman punch. I'll wait till he gets back in.
Textbook jumping clothesline.
Oof. I have to admit, it's a pretty cold move for Rollins to just take the years of history the Shield had and turn it into a joke here tonight.
It's appalling, Saxton. Rollins has always treated that sacred history as a joke. Now we know that Roman Reigns is a loyal man, a family man. What Seth Rollins did to his family 8 years ago was cowardly. Now it's time for Rollins to pay.
He gets sent straight down to the floor. Headed out of the ring, but the count is looming. Bam! Oh, what a kick.
Cool.
Something bad.
Yeah, he shouldn't be able to reverse this mess.
No clue.
There we
Consider
go.
your title dreams dashed after that. I don't even think Roman's aware of where he is
I'll let him
anymore.
recover
He
on
has
his own.
vision for Rollins. The only thing the Tribal Chief is seeing right now is red.
Made sure I stunned his
Heaven have
butt so he
mercy on
couldn't
Reigns,
freaking
old
reverse
Shield
it.
brother now.
And here's Reigns now.
All right, now I should be able to get the rest of this mess done. Hopefully with no more issues. No more of his reversing.
With a spear.
Now that I know how to do the super finisher. That must have been something new they added for this, for 2K25.
Oh my, guys, look at what Rollins is doing.
After all these two have been through, Rollins wants that Shield fist bump.
Reigns shaking it off as Rollins continues to try to play mind games.
Yeah, but that may have triggered a litany of emotions within the Tribal Chief. Reigns unsure of what to do.
I don't know why they made the audio
Roman Reigns
for the
determining what to do now.
live
Will he
footage so
slay
low.
his former brother? Reigns now. Look, gonna lock in the guillotine. Submission
Well,
move
there's your
locked
answer.
in. Submission move locked in.
Rollins in major peril right now. Rollins looking like he's starting to fade.
Seth trying desperately to make it to the bottom rope.
I'm not sure he can make it, Corey.
Trying to make it to the rope to force some sort of break. Seth trying to hang on. How can he do this here? Is Rollins going to tap here? What's Rollins going to do? Is he going to tap
Rope
out?
break.
Well, he makes it to the rope.
All right,
Reigns
let's
has a
wrap
5
this
count to
freaking
break
match
the
up.
hold.
Swear, if I fail this mess again, I'm gonna be mad.
And Reigns breaks the hold here. Roman breaks the hold, and this match continues.
It just shows you how locked in Roman Reigns is to winning this match.
Okay. So now you want a fist bump? No, sir.
Rollins just motionless now. Roman had that guillotine locked in far too long.
Finish
The
this.
oxygen slowly circulating through Seth again, but I feel it's just a matter
Why
of
would
time.
you throw him that way?
Rollins has been
I
playing.
was literally
has pushed
aiming him at the
Tribal Chief
turnbuckle.
past his boiling point.
Reigns, Rollins, both men are waging an
Superman punch by the Tribal Chief. Spear! Devastating maneuver by the champion.
Makes the cover.
1, 2.
And Reigns
Finally got this
retains the
mess
title.
complete. Golly, man.
Here is your winner, and still the Universal Champion,
Roman Reigns has finally done it. Finally earned that title defense against Seth Rollins. Finally exercised the ghost of the Shield.
It looks like a huge weight has been lifted from the shoulders of the Tribal Chief. Roman may never forgive Rollins, but now he can forget him.
All right, finally got that mess completed. Wise man. Make it this far. Take skills, commitment, and heart. You earn the big wins and showcase classic matches, an incredible testament to who you are. There is still history for you to create, challenges to be met when you prove to be the one. So is that the end of the showcase?
I'm the last guy to knock a revolution. I've led a few of those, you know. I admire revolutionaries. I respect evolutionaries. They are the lifeblood of the bloodline. So when Solo Sikoa seized the moment and became the tribal chief in Roman Reigns' absence. I didn't like it. I don't even think I respected it. But something deep down in me admired it. That took some forward thinking.
I'm the chief now!
Now we all know what happened when the OG bloodline, led by Roman Reigns, faced the new Rogue bloodline, led by Solo Sikoa, in the War Games. But there was a discussion here while planning the WWE 2K25 showcase that has me, your wise man, admittedly a little intrigued. What if War Games was limited to only OG bloodline, no honorary uses, versus Solo's Rogue bloodline, no honorary uses? It's 4-on-4 Roman Reigns. The Usos, Sami Zayn, versus Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and the most dangerous new competitor WWE has ever seen, the Samoan werewolf Jacob Fatu. What happens then? This is your moment to determine who is the real bloodline. This is your moment to determine who is the only bloodline. This is where the bloodline's legacy and the bloodline's future is in your hands.
So to do good. Gorillas of Destiny on here. Actually, yeah, let's go ahead. I think I might be getting off soon, but hopefully I can get this in one go. So if they're in the showcase, then they got to be in the game. So hopefully they're unlockable after this match. If they are, I'm making GOD tag team champions.
Two teams will be contained in separate cages, with one member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The first member to enter will come from the advantaged team. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins! The match can be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. And now, let the War Games begin!
Not sure if this was the first game that had War Games in it.
The bloodline is in chaos. This wrestling dynasty is on the brink of collapse.
This conflict goes far beyond acknowledgement, Michael. This man and the original bloodline are fighting for their livelihood.
Introducing first, from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds, main event, Jey Uso!
This match was originally a WCW pay-per-view.
Do whatever it takes to wipe out the old guard.
But this man and the rest of his crew will not go down without a fight. This is a power struggle that could not be contained by a traditional 20-by-20 ring. He's ready to bring the heavy fire to the new bloodline.
I wonder if somebody's made the WCW War Games arena. That'd be cool.
The original bloodline was created with the wisdom of the elders, but this man and the new bloodline are destroying what was built.
Well, this conflict was unfathomable until now. The new bloodline is ready to hunt.
And from Sacramento, California, weighing in at 285 pounds, the Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu!
The new bloodline does not live by a code. They do not act with honor. This man says the OG bloodline will suffer the consequences of their disloyalty.
We are looking at a heavy hitter with pure malice in his eyes.
And he's looking to make his name at the expense of the old guard of the bloodline.
The OG bloodline have never faced a threat like this.
The island of relevancy is no more. The OG bloodline is fighting bloodthirsty savages who will feast on whatever they can.
There will be no hesitation in pulling the trigger, and the OGs have got to match that ferocity.
I believe Jacob Fatu is an MLW.
For bloodline war games, Roman Reigns, the Usos, and
So he came over to
versus Solo Sikoa,
WWE.
Tagaloa, and Jacob Fatu.
Both of these sides have a deep and abiding hatred for one another. Solo felt he was held down. His crew never called up during Roman's time as the tribal chief.
But most of the men on Roman's side were unceremoniously removed from the bloodline courtesy of Solo Sikoa. And those who weren't have faced continued attacks from the new bloodline.
And the winners tonight are very likely to be considered the true bloodline by the WWE Universe. Let's see who comes out on top tonight. Man, that's using your head.
I wonder if I'll be able to switch between
Jay to stand up amongst this team. Some close
family members
enemies he's yet to
good in the other tag team
We've
match.
seen the wars that Jay has waged with his cousin Roman, with his brother Jimmy, but he needs to put that aside tonight.
And Jay has the title wins and big victories that earned him the main event moniker. But if he's the one to put away the new bloodline, he will truly be the main event of War Games.
That freaking laugh.
Sending him all the way over to the next ring.
I wonder if you could do springboards from one ring to the other.
Wants to be right now. Jacob Fatu taking the upper hand in a big way.
Jacob Fatu is determined right now.
Before War Games officially starts, what do you guys think is the key to the old school bloodline coming out on top?
Every one of these men is a proven main eventer, Michael, but that won't be enough if they can't stay on the same page.
Yeah, and given how united Solo's team is, I don't think even the Mount Rushmore of WWE could handle the new bloodline.
Roman and his crew need to remember what bonded them, what made their team Uso as a real team. Just one last time.
I think tonight is going to be a breakout performance for Jacob Fatu. So much raw talent in that young man.
Every bloodline member, new and old, is a generational athlete. But Jacob seems to be a step ahead of every one of these men.
Forget how you do tag
Many
team.
already believe Jacob can take the mantle as the leader of the bloodline. If he's the one to earn the victory tonight, his time as the tribal chief may come sooner than anyone thinks.
We know that taking out the legs is one of the most effective strategies in any match.
Boom!
They're showing blatant disregard for their opponent into the cage.
Oh!
Solo Sikoa, leader of the new bloodline, has called himself the head of the table, called himself the tribal chief.
And when he asked the WWE Universe to acknowledge him, we're hearing more and more of the crowd agree.
Well, Solo has grown in power with big wins and title reigns, but this is his biggest test yet. If his crew can defeat Romans, Sikoa will be everything he says he is and more.
Big right hand.
He said, yeet.
In the corner, has to find a way out of there.
Oh, an overhand punch.
Into the turnbuckle yet again, into an overhead suplex. 8 men in this war.
Ooh, nice.
One seems to be fighting his own internal battle. That man.
They usually have weapons in this match.
This might be an instance of the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
They could have at least had the weapons already laying in the ring.
He went to war with his brother Jay, but the men who put Jimmy on the shelf for months stand across the ring. Jimmy's out for every member of Solo Squad tonight, and he'll deal with the rest of his fractured family later.
Oh, knee right to the spine.
She can switch. Oh, I can switch. That's cool.
Stiff shot to the abdomen.
Playing with Tongaloa now.
Countdown's on and get ready because this will give one team a greater number of combatants. Oh, here we go.
Tonga looking to get wild inside War Games alongside his bloodline.
I must play with Tama.
Like they're bringing additional firepower with them.
Oh, he's going for a weapon. Okay, cool. He picked that mug up before he got in the ring. Oh, he's getting another one. Nice.
As he searches under the apron.
That's pretty cool.
Dandy counters. With the lariat.
That boy throwing a table in here. All right.
He just grabbed what could be a game changer, adding an advantage on top of an advantage.
If there's one man here,
What you gonna do with that?
to prove, it's got to be Tongaloa.
We've often seen that the man with the most to prove ends up being the difference maker in War Games.
Many folks think Tongaloa is just a foot soldier for Solo, but let's not forget.
Taking flight.
That was cool.
Up on the shoulders. Down and hurry.
Driving the cage, but that makes absolutely no sense in this match.
Look at the height.
Jacob's planning something here.
And looking at Jacob on two.
Boom! DDT. Does that finish Sammy off?
And with it.
Both wrists captured.
Here we go.
Oh, that was awesome.
Against the new bloodline in War Games.
The War Games match is pretty cool, man. All right. Forgot how to set this mess up.
Sikoa's group at a decided disadvantage. His side is less experienced
Damn, boy.
inside this structure.
But look at how young and hungry Team Solo is. In particular, Tama Tonga is a real wild card. He's like a hyena locked in a cage with a bunch of raw meat.
I even asked Tama backstage if he was looking forward to this match. And
Yeah, what?
Wrists captured.
How did that table get destroyed?
Jimmy with a cause for alarm.
That's hilarious. Ain't no way that table should have blew up like that.
That was just malicious.
It's disrespectful.
Jay with an opening to go high.
Uso.
Nobody home. What an impact.
Ooh, broke it across his back.
Took the high risk, but unfortunately, no reward.
And my word, this has been a match for the ages.
I can't even pick him up.
A monumental affair.
Sami Zayn grew so much as a member of the bloodline. It really gave him a sense of self-worth.
Yeah, but part
there's
of
a
that
double team.
self-worth came from defying Roman, from defeating the Usos, which begs the question. And I wish there was a better
Oh, did you even see him come up behind me?
Sami Zayn still Uso?
I think he is, Corey. Sami seems elated to be fighting alongside Jay and even Jimmy. Those are his dogs.
I hope they bring some more weapons in the match. Oh, here they go. As soon as I said that, start picking them up. Got another table in here. Dude, I forgot all about these stupid objectives. I was just having fun in the match. Let's see how everyone feels with those first drops running down their face. fist drops. Running down their faces. Bust open for. Okay. Make Jimmy Uso suffer. Okay.
And sidewalk slam.
And Sikoa gets warded off. Wear and tear of this match is clearly starting to get to us.
Just like a very unpleasant trip from ring to ring.
And no two ways about it. That move was just dirty. Here comes the buzzer. The numbers advantage vanishes with this next entrant.
Blast off! And the tribal chief. Here comes another one.
And looking at Jacob Fatu.
Did Jacob Fatu get enough of it?
Terrible position for Jimmy. Coming up the legs.
He's struggling to stay in this thing.
Yeah, I don't know how much longer a good defense will even matter at this point.
War Games has begun.
Teams even, doors locked. Welcome to the match beyond. From here on out, anything goes.
Quick way to respond with the reversal. And Tucker evades that.
It could have got by Tonga. And look out. Here it comes. Tonga twist.
Victory nearly in hand of Tonga.
Producing a trampling. Just bashing him without him.
Trash can over there. He's busted open. That's clear.
Offense will definitely knock the wind out of him.
Getting stuck to the arm.
Attacking the arm. Great way to break down your opponent.
He's positioning him on the table being challenged there.
The competitor in Tonga Loa coming through here.
Timely counter by Zayn.
Good golly. Utilizing his
I said, good golly.
Samoan spike. And it can be all over for Jay.
Looked it up. What's next? This is a situation you all avoid. And now he's going to the top rope.
One more time. The WWE Universe is pouring more fuel on his fire.
Exploder suplex.
So ready to find and put Roman away. Trying to end this right now. Wait a second. Finger on the ropes. This is illegal. How did he do that? Oof, that can knock you out.
Kick gets caught. Clothesline takes him down. Forget about it.
Oh, what a headbutt.
Alright, need to bust one more person open.
Jacob is holding in. Good.
He's looking for yet another.
Exclamation. As rough a landing as it can be. Thrown right on top of the metal. Climbing up the wall now. And he's got some crazy
Trash can. Guess I can't pick it up.
And Reigns. Quick shoulder up.
You got a question. How much is it worth? How much is it worth to continue through the agony?
It's obviously worth everything.
From the middle. What a kick. My goodness, the human skeleton shouldn't have to endure this.
The lights are on for Sikoa.
Season offense into the pin. This could be it. Right now, I just don't know what it's going to take. Are we about to see it again? He just put it through the table. And who knows what he's thinking now?
This is chaos.
Both sides of the brutality ending yet, Saxton.
Basically, hammering their opponent into the floor. Nasty boot by Zayn.
Right.
No doubt, Sammy just ended this. He breaks the pen, keeping his team in.
So Jay is out. That is it. Sikoa might have just finished things.
What the heck was that? Samoan spike.
Sliding into the cover, looking to end this. Using the ropes for leverage up their right. Stopping the cover with the cover. This might be it. No, stops the count at 2. And Solo's team takes it. All hail the true.
So this match was super fun, man. This is the best match, gameplay, the best match in the game. And I got to play with G.O.D. Yeah, they did good on this match, man.
Well, there's your answer. Solo's crew.
That was chaotic, just like a real War Games match.
These 4 men are true family. Each of them fought with that same bit of hunger and attitude we once saw in Roman's old crew. But now we know that Solo Sikoa, Tonga Loa, Tama Tonga, and Jacob Fatu are the one true bloodline.
Yeah. I love that match. War Games match was fun. Oh man, it had weapons and everything. It was just chaos.
Okay, a little bit out of character for your wise man, but that was a little bit difficult for me to watch. Seeing this family splinter into 2 groups, fighting against each other, it breaks my dark heart. But they're all grown men, and you settled the issue. Now let's give Solo credit. Forming Team Solo was, of course, his usual backup of Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa, the sons of Haku, feared as one of the baddest men to ever walk planet Earth. Along with them, the Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu, son of Tama, also known as TK All Day, the Tonga Kid, another fearsome competitor from WWE's golden era. But did you know that Haku and Tama once comprised one of WWE's most impressive tag teams? Haku had been considered family by the Dynasty for years on end, and his teaming with Tama, brother of Rikishi, solidified this for eternity. The Islanders were a formidable test for any tag team in WWE in the late 1980s, competing against teams like the Hart Foundation and the British Bulldogs. Initially fan favorites, the two would embrace a more hard-nosed approach and even teamed up with WWE Hall of Famer Bobby the Brain Heenan, finding even more success. The team flawlessly merged aerial excellence, martial arts mastery, and some good old-fashioned Islander grit. Perhaps their most infamous moment saw them actually dog-nap Matilda, mascot of the British Bulldogs, showing that they were willing to do literally anything to throw opponents off their game. Both men are still revered today as 2 of the real legit tough guys in the industry, names that instill fear simply upon mention, and they absolutely taught their children well. Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa both love to slowly brutalize an opponent in the traditional Haku style, while Jacob Fatu hurls his body at opponents from all angles with reckless abandon, much like Islander Tama in his TK All Day heyday. For their inclusion in the 2K25 showcase, we find the Islanders in a dream match, taking on another team that has mastered the air, ground fighting, and has their own brand of swag that keeps opponents guessing at all times. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about the Street Profits. Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins have put together one hell of a run in WWE, and the perennial tag team champions are going to find themselves in an unfamiliar setting, taking on Haku and Tama in a best 2 out of 3 falls match. Anyone can sneak a win out, but Haku and Tama often competed in this type of match to fully demonstrate the superiority to their opponents. And you can bet that they're out to do the same thing to Angelo and Tez. So get out there and showcase the tag team mastery that the Islanders used to terrorize their opponents. Lift your party cups and take one last sip for the Street Profits. And don't worry, no one will hold you responsible for the damage you and the Islanders caused them. Because I assure you, the Islanders can handle the smoke.
Oh man, I'm actually gonna do this match on the next stream, so
it is time for the Street
I'll see you guys
to get themselves some of the
next
Islanders.
time.
Well, with all due respect to the
Probably won't be WWE 2K25. I don't know. I'll see. Depends on what I want to play by the time next Monday comes.
Not going to be easy. The Profits possess tremendous athleticism, but so do the Islanders.
Anyways,
and let's not forget, the Islanders
later,
have Bobby
Gators.
Heenan in their corner.